go ahead and start hitting buttons.
I'm good. I don't want to play early today.
Yeah, I just want to sit here with you guys for another 37 minutes.
Just chill.
And just hang out.
Start a Pal World server.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Wow, that might be the most excited I've ever heard Colt get.
Dude, it's Pokemon with labor camps and guns.
Oh my god.
Dude, I hate Pokemon. I do want to put them in Libra Camp, so I'm actually down for that so much.
All right.
You can even catch people. You can catch people.
That's wow.
You're so you're playing a slavery game.
We prefer to say indentured servitude over on this place over here. Not slavery. That has a negative connotation that we don't agree
Correct.
with.
Yeah, I agree. If you're criticizing slavery, then you're criticizing the Constitution. And if you criticize the Constitution, you're criticizing America. And I won't stand for that.
How dare you criticize America?
You're criticizing your own culture if you criticize slavery.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I'm just gonna exit the call before y'all let me know when y'all are done with the slavery stuff.
Okay, I say we're done right now.
Sorry, Brandon.
No, it's fine. I'm joking. I don't care.
Well, in that case, no, I'm just playing. All right. Welcome to the Chaos Order Chronicles. Wow, this is just a great way to start a live stream. Just what a great topic. Love it. This is going to. I can't wait to put this one on YouTube. Unedited. Oh yeah, raw, live. Yep, there we go.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I feel we can edit something.
We'll become famous for all the wrong reasons. That's right. All right.
We're gonna get canceled before we even get famous.
That's right. That was it. That was the nail.
No, we'll get famous later on, and then they'll look back into us,
Everybody's
and then
gonna
we'll
wear
get
masks
canceled.
and makeup so they don't know we're the same people in the next campaign. All right. Welcome to the Chaos Order Chronicles, episode 45. Getting crazy now. I got something really big planned for episode 50. That's going to be fun. Anyway, I'm Chris, the Dungeon Master. It's early. Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got some really interesting and fun stuff for these guys today. Can't wait to see the look on a couple of their faces. Anyway, who hasn't started in a while? Let's go,
We rolled last time.
No, that was for the.
That was for recap.
I don't know. Fuck it, Rob, you go first, and then pass the torch along. There you go.
Coolio. Hey guys, I am Rob. I am playing Le Marquis de Vicomte. I'm currently rereading the Witcher book series right now. If y'all are into literature. I'm excited to fuck some shit up. So, cool. Let's kick it over to Brandon.
Hey, I'm Brandon. Play Ahmed, Cyanite Fighter. This whole week I've been getting my ass kicked in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm not enjoying that. Man, I'll kick it over to Zod.
Hi, I'm Shepard. I play Zod, Elf Paladin. He's right in his element, squashing bugs. Personal note, it's snowing and I'm down with snow and slush, so that's me. I'll pass it over to Hillary.
I am Morgan. I play Hillary. I'm Hillary. I play Morgan.
I was like, what?
That could be an interesting episode right there. I can't wait to see that one.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Fun fact about me. Okay, so because you mentioned the Witcher books. So I have two children right now. One is named Grayson, after a Star Trek character. One is named Alana, after a book character. And then if I ever had a third daughter, I had decided years ago that I was going to name her Cyrilla from the Witcher books.
Hey.
Cool.
So you guys are in the know. If I ever have another daughter, her name shall be Ciri.
Cyrilla, Fiona, Rhiannon. Oh, God, I can't remember the full name.
All right, Sam, you're next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sam. I play Darius, the half-orc evocation wizard / blood hunter. And, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also my favorite trading card game. Let's see. Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play Bourbon, the fallen Aasimar paladin and loyal manservant to the Marquis. And I have Oscar fever today. This is like the second most important holiday in this household right now.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Halloween's first.
Halloween's first,
Yeah.
Oh, Asara? Isn't that like a springtime thing?
Oscars.
Oscars.
Yeah.
Like the award show Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the Wiccan holiday, Asara.
Yeah. Not the fish.
Eid Mubarak, guys.
All right, over to Cole.
I'm Cole. I'm playing Varathok, a human wizard, blade singer, wizard, monk, and I've been spending all week killing bugs. I'm ready to extend that into D&D. Let's go.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Where we last left the group, we were in the midst of combat, being swarmed by a large group of these bugs known as Kythons. Darius unconscious, the group taking quite a few licks, and Morgan, that's where we left off with the party, in the middle of combat. Morgan, you had stayed behind or fallen behind, and we're gonna actually start with you this week. Where we left you off, the party was making their way back to that town, and you had fallen off getting lost in a conversation with your patron. What you see in front of you, or walking beside you slowly, is Merrick, who looks looks real, as if he were actually standing next to you. And as you're walking, he looks and says, "Are you sure you can make this commitment?"
What commitment would that be?
Why, to the cause, my cause.
I wouldn't say that I'm committed to any particular cause. I've bound myself to you for the sake of my children, and I will honor that. But as far as a personal stake in you versus the gods, I'm not particularly sold at this point.
Well, it is not just me versus the gods. There is a lot more at stake. A lot more. Now, and as he's saying that, and as you're walking along, he looks up at the sky and looks back down and looks over at you and says, "Well, it seems that someone is very punctual and sensitive and punctual. You must hurry along. Seems your friends are going to need a little more help." And
Sorry, metagaming real quick. What happened to the little girl that was with me?
she's still there with you. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What was her name? Esther. I'll say, can you point me in? Should I just start heading that direction? Is that the way to go?
He puts his hand forward because you're walking down a path. He puts his hand forward and says, "Why, they're just over the ridge in that small town of Jimjoss." Make a perception check for me at this point.
Perception. That's never good. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Also, I can't see the map.
That's fine. We'll in
Okay.
just a second. You notice as that the conversation comes to an end and you're walking down the path, those same familiar holes in the ground all around the path, on the path, leading off into the trees. And with that natural 20, you hear a lot. I mean, a lot of skittering. You can't see anything, but you can definitely hear a lot of skittering. It sounds like insects skittering through the trees and the leaves and the branches.
Oh, above me, not just below me?
In the branches and the trees, as they're, as things are walking, like when a deer walks through trees, you can hear the branches rustling and stuff because it's just, you know what I mean? It's not like it's moving them out of the way or trying to move out of the way. It's, you know what I mean? Like, not necessarily in the trees, but in the trees. They're not up in the trees. They're in the woods.
All right, I'm going to securely put my arm around Esther so she's secured to me and tip my hat to Merrick, and then I'm going to elevate the broom above the trees.
Okay. And is it at this point? I'll put that on the map here, or I'll just put you on the right layer so you can see. Come on. What am I doing here? I don't need that in there. All right. So you should be able to see on the map now.
Yes.
As you rise up above the trees, the tree line, you can see the town. You can see your companions are locked in combat with quite a few of those larger bugs that did you and Darius both quite a lot of damage before. You can see Darius is down on the ground. He's either playing dead or he's unconscious. And around the town to the north, in the east and the west, you can see coming out of the trees swarms of those bug creatures that you've encountered now on 2 worlds. And there's a lot of them. A lot more than you could possibly handle. Even if all of you were at full strength, it would be quite the overwhelming force.
Okay.
And I need you to go ahead and roll initiative for me at this point, so I can throw you into initiative.
Well, I was going to ask if I could sneakily approach the fight, or try to stealthily approach the fight and do some damage before I join initiative.
I'm going to say I will allow you to move into a position. You probably wouldn't be able to get off a spell
Okay.
or anything like that. But I would say you could get into position, and then we'll roll an initiative for you.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that this is a straight line. Nope. Okay, so that's where I need to be. All right, I'm in position.
All right, go ahead and make an initiative roll for me, so I can go ahead and add you to the turn order. Wow.
Wow, what a waste of a nat 20.
Got 2 nat 20s in like 5 minutes.
Back to back. Nice.
Damn.
Well, it kind I haven't gotten one in like 6 sessions. So.
Statistical improbability right there.
Boo hoo! All my nat 20s suffering from success.
What is your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus is +2.
Crap, I don't have this. Okay, so I wasn't quite 100% ready today. God damn it. I didn't have the fucking stat block up for these guys.
I take back the first time for everything.
Shut up.
Holy moly.
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Ahmed, what's your dex modifier? You're muted.
Sorry about that. 3.
Okay, so Morgan is going after you.
Well, then she would go after the creatures. Okay. Because if Ahmed's is lower than theirs and hers is lower than his, then yeah, that'd be the turn order. Okay. Okay. Just so you're injected in there, but we're gonna start where we left off. Yeah, with back to the rest of the party. Like I said, we had ended last time with Zod. Your bag of holding was thrumming. It was definitely putting off the impression of pulling your attention towards it, I guess would be the right way to put it. And Bourbon, you were the last one to go. You had noticed that the town at this point was beginning to become overrun with these creatures. And we were going to pick up with Verithok.
There was a portal in one of these houses, wasn't there?
There was.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, Darius and Zod found a portal, but it's way down below. It's in the house to the, yeah, Darius just pinged it.
Oh, I wasn't zoomed out enough.
It's in a closet.
In that house? So, are we all just running? Is that...
Does your character know about the portal, though?
No, we were all told about it.
Yeah, we told everyone about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit,
make your way to the portal. It's portal time.
Do we even see Morgan come out?
No, she's too sneaky.
Okay, so...
She's up above as well. She's also 30 feet in the air. You guys are...
Gotcha.
I'm going to say that you guys are more
to 30
concentrated on
feet.
what's happening on the ground around you as opposed to looking up in the
So...
It's either
I'm gonna
we jump into the
cast-
giant hole that was discovered going down to save town folk, or portal time.
Well, I'm going to Misty Step to right here.
leaving dear old dad bleeding out.
Boom. Yeah. Well, Bourbon's got him. He's big. He can carry him.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm going to yell for my dog to follow me. And then, let's see. I can go 50 feet from here. So, like, I don't know. Is there actually an inside of this house? This is, 15 feet into there?
There is not an inside of the house. I
Well-
can't open that part up.
From these steps, basically, to the portal, how far is it?
It's at the back side of the house. So, let me see your thing
I might even be 5 feet
Into the
back,
door.
actually.
Okay, so if you're there, so it'd be 20 feet to get in the house. And then another 50 plus feet in the house. To get to the
I'm gonna
back.
dash and run to the portal and jump through it.
I'm just piecing out already.
Fuck these bugs, dude.
Varathok the coward.
Varathok, the one that lives to fight another day.
Varathok is gonna be the only survivor.
Just waiting, twiddling his thumbs on the other side of the portal.
You guys see why I'm disappointed in him now? He had it back in the first half.
Not even dropping a haste on someone before he leaves.
I don't even have haste.
Oh, that's right. No.
Not even dropping invisibility on someone.
I don't have any more 3rd level slots.
Did you say anything?
I have
on the way
one
out,
2nd
though?
level
Like, are
and
you
one
just
1st
running?
level slot. That's it. Well, I said, we're all fucking dipping out this portal, and then ran to the portal.
Shit, the little girl's up in the other house, though.
Oh, shit.
The little girl's in their house in the north.
Fuck that little girl. She ain't my daughter.
Oh no, I have to save the little girl.
Oh my god.
Our dog, I don't care about the little girl. I care about my dog.
Bourbon cares about the little girl.
I did call my dog to come follow me. I don't know how that works, how you want to do that, or whatever.
Well,
I think your dog
I'm gonna
is
say
our
the
dog.
would have been, I mean, where would
Unless he was still on my carpet with me. Well, no, because I wasn't on the carpet. Never mind.
Yeah, we left the dogs like at the tree line, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the dogs are back at the cart, probably, unless they would have followed you. And even then, they would have, he wouldn't have been able to misty step with you.
Well, no, I'm not saying like the dog's like right on my side with me. I'm just saying like I yelled out for the dog to follow me and come with me as I'm leaving.
Okay. So the dog, we're gonna say the dog starts making its way from the cart.
Because they were right up above the house, I thought. Yeah, right up here.
Oh yeah, there they are. So he would have only been able to make it. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. So how far would that be?
I can check and see if the Mastiff has like a movement or whatever.
I think it's like 40 feet or something.
I have it pulled up already. Massive speed is 40.
So yeah, I can move 40 feet a turn.
Okay, so they would go.
They could dash for 80 though. Just saying.
They would go 40 feet here, right? Boom. And then it would have to get up on the stair, go up in the house. 25. Yeah, it wouldn't make it.
Well, I know. I'm not assuming. I don't think it's gonna make it in one turn. It'll probably take a couple turns. That's perfect. As long as he made it into the house and he's on his way, perfect.
Takes a shit in the carpet.
Do it. Maybe the bugs will get distracted and eat it.
That's right. Mastiff dung.
Leave you all over in the house for right now. All right, that'll bring us to the little bugs. There's a lot of little bugs. Move up here.
Good luck, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you.
Little ones.
Do you call attention to yourself as you do this, or do you just like disappear, reappear with Misty Step? Like,
Well, like I said, I yelled out to everyone, "Hey, we're running through that portal, right?" And then took off.
So the first one is going to run up here on Zod. Right up here. That is an 18 on the first roll, a 24 on the second, and a 15 on the third.
I'll take it. I've only taken 3 hit points so far, so sure.
All right, so the second one That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Aye.
That's that one. We'll go with this other one. We'll start from the top and work our way down. This one over here is going to try to attack you there, Ahmed. 2, 3. So that's an 8, a 13, and a 23 to hit.
That's the 23.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Was the 23 the bite, or was the claw attack?
The first is the bite, the second is the claws, and the third is the tail.
Okay. All right, let's do it then. What do I have to beat for a con?
12. Super
12.
high. Super high.
Watch, I don't roll it. Oh, need to have faith in my die. 18.
Hey.
All right, so you will take 6 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And
6 points of piercing damage. Okay. Bam.
Nope, you just take the 6 points of piercing damage. Sorry. That last roll was a misfire. Or
All
I
good.
read. So that was that one. I don't have any more up here. Oh, they're dead. Okay. So this one, is gonna run up on you as well, Zod. Fuck it. So
All right, that one will
right
take.
in the middle between Bourbon and you, so he's just gonna run through you.
Yeah. We're gonna swipe him though.
And same deal.
I miss. Oh, I bless, but I doubt that's gonna make a difference.
So does a 14 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Okay.
And I rolled 14, so I missed as well.
Yes, you did. Alright, so that was that one. Alright. This one, is that... Will it make it that far? I think it'll make it that far. Oh, yeah, it would. Okay. So this one here is going to run up on you, Bourbon. And try to attack you. Same deal. 1, 2, 3. Does an 8, a 12, or a 19 hit?
No hits.
What?
No hits.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. This one here is going to run right up on you as well. You're really the only last one standing over there, so he's going to try the same thing. Did I roll 3 on that? Nope, twice. So that is a 17 and 2 24s.
24s, you said? Yeah, those hit.
Okay, so that will be on the first 1d6 3. So that is 6 points of slashing damage as you are caught by its claws. I need you to make a con saving throw for me, please.
That's a 10.
So you failed. But first you will take 7 points of piercing damage from the actual tail itself, and then you will take 1d8. You will take 4 points of poison damage, and your maximum HP has been reduced by that much as well.
Hold on 1
So
second.
you finish a long rest.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to use my reaction. I am going to use. Where is it at?
I don't know.
You would think I've been playing this character for so long that I'd know where his thing is.
Yeah, what's wrong with all of you people? Come on. No, I shouldn't say a word. I'm the one that's got to bring up stat blocks every week because I forgot to do the one thing I forget to bring up.
Okay, there it is, right there. Protective field.
Okay, so.
Oh, sorry. Reduce the damage by 11 points.
11.
That poison damage by 11 points, so she takes nothing. He takes nothing.
Okay.
Does that mean I don't reduce my max HP?
Nope, you didn't take the damage.
All right, sweet.
Fuck yeah.
I love it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's the second time I did that, so, alright, cool.
Okay, well. Getting resourceful. I like it. I like it a lot. That leaves one last one who is gonna. I don't think you can get that far. What? Alright, let me snap this because I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, it'll run here. Okay, so it'll go here, boom. And then it'll jump over to here, because it can. Just step right over Darius' unconscious body. He's bleeding out, no threat. It's going to go for one more on you, Bourbon, since you're the closest to it. It would just instinctively come at you. So,
Appreciate that you did that.
ooh, that's a solid 9, a 16, and a 21.
No hits.
Okay. I do believe that's all of them, right? There's like 8 million of them that I had on the board. Yeah, that would be their turn. That'll bring us to you, Zod.
All right. Zod's going to. I guess he's going to break off from these 4. Oh, man. So 4 opportunity attacks if you so desire, sir.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, I don't doubt. I would too. To here. 25 feet of movement. I'll wait for you to spank me.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to hit. 13 is definitely not going to do it. Okay, the other ones are going to try the same thing, or the other little smaller ones are going to try the same thing. Does a 20 hit?
No. Perfect.
That was those 3, so then the bigger one is going to do its thing.
Leaving Ahmed all high and like just
Well, they burned all the retaliatory attacks on me, so you should be able to get away.
Where's what I'm looking for? Okay. So they're just going to try to bite you as well. Okay. Yep, nope. You get away scot-free on that one. Okay.
Perfect. All right, so action Cure Wounds on Darius. First level. Okay. Actually, wait, no. No, they're both actions anyways, right? I guess I'll use Lay on Hands since I can always smite. So I'll use 2 Lay on Hand points on him. So he's at 2. Still in action though, unfortunately. And then I am going to peel out my 5 feet of movement away from those 2 I was touching with Darius so they can take an opportunity attack if they wish.
Well, the one with the pink is dead, right? There's one who's dead, right? The one with the pink.
No, it's afraid.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Oh, wow. Then I had other creatures I could have attacked. I thought the pink, they were dead. Never mind. That's what I get. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes. So no, that's it. So yeah, I'm just gonna run another 5 feet away, trying to make those guys attack me.
And it is going to try to attack you.
Yep. One big one, one small one.
Well, the small one isn't. You're not out of its range.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, I couldn't get out. Yep. Actually, I'll do it this way. I can get out this way if I go 5 feet on this diagonal. There, I got out of its range.
Okay, and they're both going to try. Does a 22 hit?
Ooh, no, just barely.
No, just barely. Okay.
No, just barely miss.
All right, and the second one. It's not going to hit. Not even going to bother. Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll say, Darius, get up. We got to go back to the portal. And then, bonus action. Can I look in my bag or put my hand in my bag of holding and say and think vibrations and see what's vibrating? Because I can't actually see into the bag. So I'm just trying to see what's trying to call my attention with my bonus action.
Reaching into your bag, you and thinking about whatever is drawing your attention. You pull out a little silver coin that has. It looks like a normal coin, but on one side it is deeply etched with an X.
The X coin. Okay. All right, that's me. I'll think about what to do with the X coin.
All right, that will bring us to Darius, who is unconscious.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up, hearing Zod say we're going back to the portal. Let's see. I'm going to reach in my bag of holding, take out a good double fistful of my rations, and toss them out, scattered behind all the bugs, over in this direction here. I'm not sure if you would consider that an action or a free action.
I would say probably your bonus action, considering you used your free action to pull the rations out, right?
Okay. No problem with me.
I'd say that'd be your bonus action, be you chucking them.
Okay. Then I will move away from this cluster here. 5, 10, 15. And
okay. You do.
Yeah, and then I'll use
them would get opportunity attacks on you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping they're distracted enough by the rations above their heads behind them now.
You should flip a dice to see if they're distracted.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Persuasion check.
No, they you throw these rations and they don't seem to be interested.
Fucking bugs. Alright, I'm still trying to run.
Alright, the first will take its attack, which we're just gonna say that's the big guy this time since you're running the farthest from him. Does a 15 hit?
No, that misses.
Second is a 12. Okay. Well,
Alright, both of those miss.
3 of them. Yep, 3 of them. So 2 little.
Oh, the little guy? Yeah.
All right. So the last one does a 24 hit.
He does.
Before he takes damage, Bourbon will use Divine Allegiance to take it for him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will need you to make a con saving throw for me, please.
14?
Meets it, beats it.
Nice.
But
Come on, don't die for Darius.
What the hell? He's got none.
you will also take, regardless, 19 points of piercing damage as this thing
Killer.
bites the fucking piss out of you.
Yeah, guys,
Straight
don't
for the
die for me.
bladder. Weird
Your
choice.
characters are way cooler.
Bourbon would die for any of you. Like, that's who he is.
Bourbon longs to die for somebody else.
Honestly, it would just make his life.
But you're the best of us. All right. Bourbon, having received that last attack, I'm going to use my action to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to the top of the round. And at this moment, all of you, in the thick of this combat, Morgan, you just arrived and putting yourself where you are. All of you, as most of you are fighting, even in the thick of it, except for Barathok, who is no longer there. All of you see a massive shadow fly over this field of combat. I mean, it's big. It blocks out the sun for, like, imagine like a 747 coming in low and coming between you and the sun. It just seems to just all but blocks out the sun for. And all of you, as that happens, look up and you can see a massive red dragon.
Mm.
That has come in and is.
I thought it was going to be Dale from King of the Hill.
Like you can see it come in and over and starts to bank around as if it's found what it's looking for and it's coming back at like a target found, coming back in for something. And that is where we are going to pick up. And also, at this point, all of you can see at this point that there are swarms of bugs making their way from the tree line into this small town.
Stupid bugs.
Take it away, Le Marquet. Did you like that?
Well, these guys are threatening my manservant. So, booming blade, sneak attack. Oof! That hurts, honestly.
That's definitely not going to hit, buddy. In fact, you look pretty embarrassing when you do that.
Nah, I look cool. I don't care. I look cool.
You look cool to Bourbon because you came back for it.
Naked
I was not
scene.
excited.
It's like you pull out your sword and it's like it looks horrible.
Star-Lord drops the orb and he catches it on.
Isn't that how you started this fight? Is you swung wildly and missed and then just ran away?
Yeah, kind of embarrassing, but you know what? Yeah. Bye. I get another 10 on that, so we're gonna move over here. What is that? Yeah. I'll end my turn just moving away. Plus 10, yeah. Oh, hi Darius. Yeah, I'll end my turn there. Pretty embarrassing.
All right. That will bring us to the big guys. All right, we'll start at the top. This one here is going to go straight at you there, Ahmed. So that's a 22, a 9, and a 13.
22 hits.
All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
11.
Eek. All right, you take first of all, you take 17 points of piercing damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
You take 9 points of poison damage,
Mhm.
and your maximum HP is reduced by that amount until you finish a long rest.
Okay.
All right, there's that one. Still got 2 more of these.
How are you guys looking?
Better than you.
Well, I have means and methods.
All right, this other one here is going to go for Bourbon.
I don't think Ahmed's got a jail out of free card.
I can cover him.
I mean, Brandon himself is a backup character, so
All right, so that is a 21,
worst comes to worst.
26, and a 17.
26 hits.
You take 7 points of slashing damage from its claws.
Swipey.
This other one over here, since it's afraid of Bourbon,
Tis.
is going to run over here to Zod. He's going to give it his honest A. Oh yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't punish him. Oh my god, stupid twos again. Nope, I miss.
Nope. We're just gonna run up and just
Whiff.
Yep, it's like wow, that was are they dancing with each other? Is this a dance off?
Tango.
I do believe that is all of them. Yep, that was them. All right, that'll bring us to Ahmed.
Okay. So, Bourbon, are you gonna run?
I think I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Are you a willing participant in what's about to happen?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Okay. I use telekinetic movement and move Bourbon over, which 30 feet of me. You're within 20 feet of me, so I move you right there.
Damn, that's amazing force
Awesome.
movement.
Ahmed is my savior right now.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna pop second wind and heal myself for 14. And then you're gonna have 2 opportunity attacks because I'm going to use psi-powered leap. That gives me a fly speed of 60 feet.
Nice.
They are both going to try.
Okay, let's do that first.
Okay. So the first, we're gonna go with the big guy first.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Then that is definitely not going to work because that's a 10.
Okay. Well, I'm over here now.
Boing.
Yeah,
And-
boing.
And that is the end of my turn. I'm almost out of resources.
It was like Hulk leap.
All right, that'll bring us to Morgan.
All right.
Seeing all that chaos just unfold underneath you.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level lightning bolt right across all of these folks. Yeah, right here. Oh, no. Yeah, here. So that should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Okay.
And they need to beat a... Where did it go? Dex 14 save.
All right, so we'll do the big one. How many big ones are you going to get in that? Both?
2. Yep.
2 of them? Okay, so I'll do those first. We'll do the big ones. That's a 12 for the big ones. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go with the other ones. So let's see how many pass and how many fail. So the little ones will pass. The big ones will fail.
I don't like that. Give me a second. I think I might have a way to make them re-roll that.
All of them? Well, we'll make it one roll. We'll make it one roll. I'm not going to do it individually. Take 18 years.
Okay. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply the number as a bonus or a penalty. Okay, so I need to roll a d4. Uh-oh.
Roll all one. Roll motherfucker.
I got a 4, so I'm going to deduct 4 from their saving throw, and so now they all fail.
Okay.
All right. And then, let's see, for that damage, let's roll that. 26 lightning damage.
Okay, so you see that they are all unable to get out of the way, but even as that lightning crackles down and hits them, you can see that it's just not as effective as it possibly
Oh.
All right.
I mean, it hurts them, but not as much as it should have.
And was I able to hear?
Easy, did you guys?
Was I able to hear any of their conversations about a portal or running away or anything?
I'm gonna say that you probably would have heard Ahmed say something about that, and seeing them all hauling ass in the same direction.
Okay. Well, I was trying to do some dance to kill a few of them before we fled, but I've got a flying speed of 50 feet, so let's see how far I can get.
And I'm going to say at this point, all of you would definitely see Morgan enter the battlefield. Or for those of you that are not in the portal already.
Bonjour, Mario.
All right.
Y'all are slow.
I don't. That's the end of my turn.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, pal. Shows up and electrocutes people.
I'm going to scream, what's going on?
Boogs.
The problem got bigger too quickly. We're running.
Darius almost died.
Why do you people always start fights?
Right,
They came up on us. They were checking out the town.
Bourbon. Tisby.
All right. Bourbon will whistle for Cognac to come
Please don't come in.
follow me, and then I'll just run into the building.
They can
Give me
do 8 feet, you said?
I only throw a javelin. But... Yeah, with dash, isn't that what it was, Rob? Okay.
Yeah. For it's 40 and dash is 80. Yeah.
So we'd make it there. It'd be 50 feet, and then another 30 feet. Makes it into the boat. All right. Would you like us to do anything else?
I'll lay a little hands on myself.
I touch myself.
I'm just gonna
sing that
real quick. It's gonna feel great, and then that'll be my turn.
No.
Just cup the man tits and feel better.
She's gonna touch herself and make herself feel better.
That's probably how Bourbon would do it, honestly.
Bourbon, you know the ancient Greeks actually preferred small penises.
That was a sign of intelligence.
Look how far it got them.
All right.
I mean, as far as civilizations go, Greece lasted pretty stinking long.
Yeah.
All right, Bourbon.
I mean, it's still around.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right, that'll take us to Verathok. And
I'm on the other side of the portal, right?
what you when you walked through the portal, you ended up in it's an old house. It looks like someone might have lived here years ago. It's fallen into disrepair. Looks like a small little family home. Dust everywhere. Like you can see where the years of not being kept up have caught up to the house. But it just looks like an abandoned old house. Looking out the window, you can see a small yard with a fence. Looks like you're in an old family's house. Or
Cool.
an old family home.
I'm going. Is the portal still visible, or did I just walk through and there's nothing there? All right, I'm gonna take Is there a wall in front of me?
Yeah, I mean you're in let's say you're in like the dining room area. It's not like an elegant house or anything. It's a modest house. You're in the dining room, living room area.
All right, I'm gonna sit up against the wall and take a little nap. Wait for everybody. And I'm assuming the dog shows up shortly after or whatever.
Yeah, the dog does run into the room with you and starts to sniff around.
Cool. I'm just gonna sit up against the wall and wait for everyone else. The dog made it. They should be capable enough.
All right, that'll bring us to the little ones.
Shows what kind of pet owner you are. The dog.
His name is Dog.
Name is Dog.
His name is Dog. What do you mean?
Just identify things by their just base descriptor.
He's a good dog.
Father-in-law and father, daddy.
You
Daddy.
are.
That's uncomfortable. Just don't call people daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
Oh
Here's how we're
no.
gonna do this. I'm just gonna make it here.
Where's my
Just call every strange woman mommy and see what their reaction is. Mommy.
It would go so badly.
Mom, why are you being like that?
Only real mummies.
It's
They
giving
have on
mother.
good authority. The Dark Elves approve.
That's true. Dark elves would approve of being called mommy.
Mm-hmm. They are a matriarchal society. And into dominating.
Okay.
Nice.
Is Drider? Can you play as a Drider?
Oh, thank you.
Zod, you being the only
No, they're way too
broken.
A bunch of
Thank
these
you.
things are running
Cool.
right up to you.
Yeah, I see that.
You can relinquish your player character from Dark Elf to a Drider and give it to the DM.
So we're just going to start this. So the first one is going to make its attacks. 1, 2, 3. I know the 21. Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And I burned my reaction already, so.
These are the little ones. Oops, little ones. Okay, so first one would be. I don't think I've hit with any of those before. Maybe I have. Oh yeah, I have. Okay.
Did nobody notice these poor chickens and this cow over here?
We got eaten.
What are you talking about?
So you will take 10 points of slashing damage from that.
We abandoned a child.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, don't tell
Fuck them chickens.
Morgan. Don't tell Morgan that we're abandoning the child. She doesn't need to know about that yet.
Tell her after we go through the portal.
What?
Everyone doesn't feel great about this.
1,
Where's the child?
You wouldn't know about the child. You weren't here.
She went to the portal. Morgan, she's through the portal. Don't worry.
I didn't sign up for an escort
Actually,
mission, so
I take that back. It would have been a 22, Zod. I don't think that would have hit. So go ahead.
No,
On
22.
Sorry, I was looking at the.
It's all good.
Wrong. But
Ranging Esther is going to become my tragic backstory.
to the
Alignment check.
wow, really? Okay, so when I said the 22, because I was adding the wrong modifier, it should be just a +5 instead of a +7, which I added on that. So I was wrong. Okay, so the next one is going to be a 6, 6, and a 19. So the 19, all those are +5, so I have an 11, 11, and a 24.
24 hits.
All right, so then that would be 7 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay, so then the third would have been a 19, or I'm sorry, a 24, a 24, and a 17.
So 2 hits.
All right, so the first one, I need you to make a con saving throw. Your DC is 14.
Oh, bless.
Ooh.
I'll roll some con checks too, I guess. 14 failed on the con save. Let me just roll some con checks for concentration. But yeah, I failed whatever you're doing to me, Chris.
Okay, so first of all, you will take, what did I just...
Bless is... Oh, wait, I still have bless. Let's see if I can save that.
Points of slashing damage.
Oh, God, okay.
Hit, and then you will take an additional 5 points of poison damage.
20.
Your maximum HP has dropped by that much until you take a long rest.
By 5, okay. Hold on. I still have 2 more concentration checks to make here. These dice suck. Alright, they're all good. Or at least they're still blessed. But I took a lot of damage.
One, so I still have 2 more to go. So a 10, a 16, and a net 20.
Woo! Take it! Take it all! Let's concentration check. Ooh. Oh no, that should be... you're not going to do more damage to me than that. 13, so 26 I can save against.
Oh,
What's your damage?
Poo-poo. Ouch.
Whoa.
This is really going to hurt, buddy. That is...
Oh, okay.
That is 16 plus 4, so that is 20. And if we're just doubling the roll, you take 40 points of slashing
Oh,
damage.
okay. Alright, bless it down.
Oh, sure.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like missing an arm?
Did I just hit the guy, one of the 2 guys that can't be hit?
Yeah, lots. I misplayed so bad. I should have taken no damage at all in this whole thing, but that's okay. It's fun
What
to
happened to your
bleed.
armor?
Well, it's on. It's just I used my reaction to try to hit someone instead of casting shield, which would have been far beneficial than trying to hit one person. Or I can, teleport and then take half damage from everything. But anyways, I like to bleed. Well, I'm hurting. I'm at 21 hit points, but...
All right, and the last one, it's the last one's turn. That's a 10, a 7, and a 15.
No, those will miss.
All right, that will be their turn. That will bring us to you, Zod.
Perfect. All right. Oh, well, Zod doesn't like that. He grits his teeth, spits a bunch of blood, and he's going to take a swipe at the big one that's sitting in front of him.
Okay.
All right, that's at least going to hit. So 24 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
3rd level Divine Smite. So the damage will be 11 slashing, 5 lightning, and then the radiant damage will be Oh, second level. I don't have third level spells, so that's 2d8 plus one more. Uh, 11 points of radiant damage.
So as you bring your that glaive through it and do that, you can even with the reduced damage of the lightning, that radiant damage just blows a hole through its back, and you can see as you finish that blow, this creature just falls to the ground, dead.
Fuck you, bugs! I'll swing at the next one next to me in a frenzy. 22 to hit, and that next little guy will take 15 points of slashing, 6 points of the lightning damage.
So the slashing will have full effect, but you can see that the lightning does not.
Yep. Okay. Is he still alive?
It is barely standing.
Well, he'll take a first level divine smite.
How many first levels you got?
2 left. That's 10 points radiant.
You're able to bring it down.
Perfect.
Which
Bonus
one was
action.
this?
It's just any of the small ones next to me.
All right, yeah, there.
Bonus action. Whatever. What's it called for me? Is it Raven Step? Yeah, Raven Step. So Misty Step essentially will move me 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And movement puts me into the house. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 next on it. And then that's me. That's all I got.
All right, that'll bring us to Darius.
Didn't even look at the coin. The hell with the coin.
Darius.
He's calculating.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know. I was like, did I not do all the microphone issues earlier? Making me self-conscious.
See, like the image macro of like numbers and algorithms going over Sam's head.
Yeah, right.
Damn, he's really thinking.
Well, no, now he's talking and I can't hear him. Oh, there he goes.
Nope.
Can't hear you, buddy.
You know?
Yep.
Movement, action to dash, and I'm in the portal.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Walking into the pool. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. All right. Bottom of the round or top of the round?
Dad.
Le Marquet. Le Marquet. And Morgan, you two are the only two people still outside of the house. As the round, as before we get started, you can see that the bugs are now making their way clearly in the town. The town is clearly being overrun. And both of you can see this red dragon coming back around. It's banked and making its way. Looks hard and fast towards the town. Morgan, you can clearly recognize this dragon.
Is it Mab?
Yep. And she's coming in hard and hot and yeah.
Heavy too.
Yeah, hot. Yep.
Oh shit! She might have found out what I've done.
I'd say that you would have noticed as it was banking around that the look on her face clearly wasn't happy.
She might have found out what I did.
And yeah, that's where we're gonna pick up at the top of the round. Le Marquet, take it away.
All right, Morgan's got a second. She's got to go through all of the bigger guys. I will burn and ball bearings just to maybe buy her time.
You can see that Morgan is on her broom. She's
in a room.
she's 30 feet.
That's
I'm
right.
flying high.
Cool. I'm gonna Naruto run over to the portal then.
Naruto run.
Did you say Naruto?
Like, that's what you're gonna do? As the Marquis in your heels?
I'm gonna Naruto.
I don't care how you pronounce it.
There
That's
you
what
go.
you're gonna
There you
do.
go. I was.
I'm gonna Naruto mince away. Naruto dash. The worse you pronounce it, the funnier it is.
Well, of course.
Naruto. Naruto rhymes with Boruto.
Naruto.
Naruto.
You guys hurt my soul.
Alright, so you're jumping through the portal?
I do.
Alright. That'll bring us to the creatures, who are all going to start moving up. Everybody else is...
Have our dogs gone through the portal yet, or are they just in the house?
They're in the house. I'm gonna say
dog
it moved
went
with
through.
Bourbon, so I'm going to keep it with Bourbon for this
Yeah.
combat,
Okay.
this combat thing. This guy's going to start making its way up. This guy's going to start making its way up. Those are the only two big guys I got left. Yep. All right. Ahmed, since you're still on the battlefield, what would you like to do?
Well, I want to make sure that Morgan gets in. So I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna be outside.
Okay.
What a gentleman.
Hey, no person lost over here, brother. So I'm gonna hold an action. Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action for a telekinetic shove. So if they come within range, one of them come within range, I'll push them back. And that is my turn. I'm going to move up here onto the steps here.
Okay. That will bring us to Morgan. What would you like to do?
Okay, hard question. Did any of you actually verbally say anything about a child
No.
once after I've gotten here?
I mean, it's possible the Marquis brought it up, even though you were, like, joking when you said it.
No, I never would have said it
You never
during
would
the
have
battle.
said it? Okay. I think when I was running, I didn't even see Morgan there, so I probably wouldn't have said anything.
Okay. Well, then there's nothing I can do on that front. Lucky you guys.
Well, if she would have came out of the door, I could have maybe gotten to her, but she's hiding somewhere real good. Maybe she'll avoid being bug food. Who knows?
Well, she's probably about to get carpet bombed by a dragon.
True.
Chris, can you point out on the map where Mab is coming from at this point?
She is coming from the northeast. So we'll just take the map, if you're looking at it, up top of the map is north, and you can go in that direction. She's coming from the northeast. Hard.
And how far away would you say that she is?
At this point, 600-700 feet.
Too far away to hear. I'm going to fly to the porch and look in the door. How far is the portal from the door?
You wouldn't see the portal because it's in a room.
In a closet.
In a closet in a room. Not the main room.
Okay.
There's like it's a little family home.
I'm going to land on the porch and push Esther inside. And wait on the porch to see what Mab does.
Okay. Then that will bring us.
And that's the end of my turn.
Ron, did you make it through the portal yet?
Not yet. I'm about to. Alright, so Bourbon will say, Morgan, thank God you made it. And then he'll whoop through the portal with the Cognac the dog.
Okay. Veritok, we're gonna skip you. All the little the smaller ones.
I see how it
make
is.
Their way. None of them are able to make it to the house, but the ones that are still there are definitely coming. Yeah, Zod, that'll bring us to you.
All right. So still no girl. So whatever's. But I look at this coin. What's this coin doing? This one with the mark Axum. Is it still vibrating? Is it giving off a vibe?
It is. Make a perception check for me.
Yep.
I'm not even going to call this an action. Just make a perception check.
Yeah.
Well, if you're trying to, what are you doing with the coin besides just looking at it to see if it's vibrating?
Apparently, I'm just.
It all? Are you putting any effort into this?
Whatever I thought I was going to do, I just end up licking the coin because I rolled a nat 1. So I just take a little taste of the coin. I'm like, oh, it tastes like metal. And then that's really, I guess I really don't know what to do with this coin, unfortunately. Nat 1. Give me a break. So no, the coin doesn't do anything. It's just a marked X coin. I'll drop it back in the bag. And I will, holding action. Okay, so then I am going to go inside the house right to the portal and wait. Hold my action to jump in once I'm the last man at the portal. That's it. I'm done. Right. Wish I could have figured out what the coin did.
Darius, did you make it through the portal yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can skip me.
All right. Bringing us back to the top of the round. At this point, Morgan and Ahmed, you are you two are the only two outside. I believe. Both of you can see that as this dragon is fast approaching, it clearly looks like it's preparing. Like you can all but see its chest start to puff as it's coming in at like a hawk diving on prey. This beast is coming in, and both of you can actually see its chest visibly begin to puff out and swell. I'm going to say that both of you have had enough experience with this to know that whatever's about to happen is not going to be good for anyone in this vicinity.
Little girls.
What are you doing?
Except the bugs.
And the little girl that comes out, Mommy!
Please don't talk about this child we're abandoning.
Wait, the child is Esther, right? Like, we got her in the house. She's fine.
Yeah, Esther went in the house, and I'm hoping that she went through the portal.
Yeah, I don't know which abandoned child y'all are talking about.
Is it Ahmed's turn or my turn?
It is Ahmed's.
It's Lim.
Oh, okay. Well,
Marky made it in.
Who saved the livestock?
And Ahmed, I would say you would even recognize this dragon from your very first encounter with this party.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to acknowledge that. I'm going to get away from it. Clearly getting ready to use its breath weapon, so I'm leaving. Going through the portal. If everything's clear and Zod and Morgan are the only two out, I'm gone.
Oh yeah, I guess Zod would have been there too. Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, I'm on the inside.
Oh, you're on the inside. Never mind. Then
Yeah, I'm like hovering above the portal, waiting for the last
Oh,
person that I'm hopping in.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have seen that. So that'll bring us to Morgan. What would you like to do here?
All right. I would like to do like an insight check to try to understand like her trajectory and see if she's aiming for me or for the bugs. Or would that be perception?
Let's say that's probably more like a survival thing.
All right. 14.
So here's how I'm going to do this. You can clearly tell that it doesn't. It looks like it's about to be indiscriminate. This is about to be from what you can tell her size and just from displays you've seen before. This whole place is about to get real saucy for this entire little town village.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fly the broom inside the house. Well, first I'm gonna like try to make out like a big wave, like so Mab can see it and be like, "Bye." Then I'm gonna fly the broom in the house. And is Esther still like in just the main room, or did she go through the portal?
She's in the main room. She's scurried into the house, but doesn't seem to want to go any farther without you. Then.
All right, I'm gonna grab her and go through the portal.
All right. So everybody's through the portal except Razad. What are you doing?
Anything else in this room of interest? No, is it just some? Is it just some random portal in some random room? I know Darius and Zod didn't really look too well after really finding it, but
that's exactly what it is. Like why there's a portal in this seemingly everyday run-of-the-mill family home is beyond you.
Yeah, he jumps in.
Can Dragonfire go through portals?
I don't see why not.
Zod, as you begin to step through, you can hear it and feel it on the ground and feel the heat of the air just rise.
Getting a little toasty in there?
As you can clearly tell that the dragon has arrived, and with a whole lot of to do, I guess would be the right way to put it. You can hear the shrieking of bugs, and you even hear a couple of screams. People.
Yeah.
As you step through the portal.
Well.
That will take one. That will take us all out of initiative.
Perfect.
And two, stepping through as all of you step through the portal, Morgan. It takes you just a second to realize that the room you are standing in is your house.
Back in Veltalar?
It is old, and it has fallen apart. It has been unkept. All of the surfaces are covered with dust. This looks like it's been abandoned for years.
Can you spell that word? Sorry.
It's a pretty big house. I'm surprised it hasn't been taken over by waters or something. Home. Can I try to get a sense of if the portal that we went through was my children's particular brand of magic?
Make an Arcana check for me.
13?
You can't tell.
I'm gonna just kind of hold Esther's hand and start kind of wandering through the house, just kind of stuck in memories.
Careful, this place is dilapidated. You'll never know what you're going to find here.
Yes, it's a real dump.
We don't know it's your house.
I know.
Because all we know is it's a rundown house.
I feel like Morgan would be really, really
just looking.
Just kind
What
of.
a shame that the homeless have moved in and started squatting at this establishment.
So yeah,
I think Morgan would be like really wrecked at this point, so she's kind of totally emotionally checked out as she's just living in memories.
Guys, this closet's full of porcelain dolls. It's so weird. Who collects these things?
Darius, how do you look right now?
Like a breeze could end my life.
Anyone know where we are? Any place?
The place was left undisturbed. It's not been looted or robbed. It's just weathered, aged, and some places it started to fall apart. But everything is just covered in cobwebs, dust.
I knew you guys would make it.
And no one ever came back.
Under my breath, I'm going to be like, I need to talk to the builders. This is clearly should be covered by my extended warranty.
Chris, are we in like a bedroom?
We've been trying to reach you about that, actually.
Marathon, you've had 6.
All of you arrived in the living room, dining room area.
All right,
I'm gonna find a corner and go lay down. I don't care.
Marathon, you've had 6 seconds more than us of being in this environment. What scouting have you done?
I am still up against the wall with my eyes closed and my dog just laying next to me. Good job, guys.
So, I mean, guys, I'm going to say, so I come from a pretty wealthy background, and so this is a pretty nice house. There's probably, I would assume, lots of rooms and lots of beds, even if it is kind of run down.
Mm-hmm. But Zod would go up to Morgan and kind of tell her what she missed about the cipher, because I know she likes that kind of stuff, so he would kind of tell him of what Darius found. We found a code kind of cipher, and he'll say that, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. It was written in a couple different languages. The language itself was deep speech, but the numerical values were in Aarakocra, and the grammar was undercommon and draconic. And that's about as far as we got in terms of finding out its relevancy. And then he'll reach into his bag of holding and he'll pull out the orb and just put it, well, I guess he just kind of vomits it out of the bag because it holds itself in place. And I don't know what this is, but I stole it anyways. And it's just a floating orb that gives off 30 feet of bright and then another 15 of dim after that. So just basically this giant floating orb that is not movable other than when I suck it back up into do the bag over top of it to grab it. So if you can tell me more of what this thing is or does, maybe that'd be helpful.
Did you have any of the wizards look at it?
No, we didn't have a chance. We just snapped it up. Darius and I found it hovering above the portal we just jumped into. I just grabbed
metagaming thing here. Can we create an item in D&D Beyond and then ping it as far as information on that?
Yeah, you can.
Today.
I said no. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Did we ever end up getting a loot list, by the way, Chris?
No, I'll do that today as well.
Oh, okay.
Speaking in this living room.
Have any of you touched the orb?
Yeah, I've tried moving it. I've tried grabbing onto it, and it's like fixed there. That's why I just kind of scooped it with the bag.
I think before we investigate further, we should maybe get a little bit of the snooze.
I'm just going to put my hand on it real quick and see if I can sense anything about the magic.
Holy shit.
Make an Arcana check for me.
I know shit.
That's
a 10.
No, you're not able to discern it.
Do you guys need the object identified properly? We have time now.
Well, please, if you have the resources, I know everyone's pretty spent.
I mean,
their thoughts already sleeping.
Leave him be.
So am I.
He's snoring in the corner.
Ahmed's out too in the corner.
I will ritual cast identify on this orb of light.
Nice.
And that's exactly what it is. It is an orb of light. It puts off 30 feet of bright light, an extra 30 feet of dim light. Cannot be blocked by darkness.
Oh, so it's
but it is
like
also fixed in a position. Usually these are cast and made, and they never go anywhere.
All right.
Everybody, this is my home.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
From like 7 years ago?
Yeah, this is where I raised my children.
Okay. I was going to start looting the place. I'm glad you mentioned that.
The kitchen is that way, and there's bedrooms down that hallway. There's water. There should be, access to water in the kitchen for cooking. Feel free to look around, but if you have any sticky fingers, I will cut them off.
Morgan, why is it empty? No one continued to live on it after you left?
It's owned by my family, so I'm sure that they kept the property in hopes that I would come back.
I'm going to take my immovable rod and I'm going to identify the front door and I'm going to barricade it until we get like a little bit further of a better lay of the land.
There's a back door as well that goes into the gardens.
Oh, we got immovable rods for days apparently, so
we're the party of rods. So.
Yeah, there's a front door, there's a back door, pretty extensive gardens, I would say. Because when the kids were opening portals that were in the back garden. Yeah, okay.
Mine's the front door. If anyone wants to surrender their rod.
Is there a wine cellar? Is there a place where there's
food? Put their rod in the back door.
I feel like that's a question for Chris. Like, my character background is wealthy noble, so I guess, is this house the kind of house that would have a wine cellar?
You wouldn't have a wine cellar, but you would have definitely had a wine closet. Yeah.
So anywhere where there's booze, because that's where Zod's heading.
I'll just kind of point towards the kitchen area.
Right.
And
I drink, I sleep. And then, he will wander off to find somewhere to drink and sleep.
I offer Esther Isla's old bed. And if she wants it, she can sleep there, or she can sleep in. I'm going to head to my master suite.
All right. So all of you are going to go head to bed. Is anybody going to take watch?
Nope.
Lemarquis will, actually.
You're going to take watch? All right, well, then I'll sleep wherever you are.
Lemarquis will take watch and start jotting down things in his journal.
You have a diary?
If Zod looks out the window, what does he see? Diary. Is it like a vineyard? Is it like a small village? Where's your house located?
God, it's been so long since I've even gone over this town. I mean, you are on the outskirts of what looks to be a wealthy small town. You can see what used to be a nice fence and in better days, a well-kept property and yard. Little swing set in the back with a little nice pagoda back there for just chilling and hanging out. It's a nice little piece of property that looks like just got left. Overgrown, dilapidated.
All right.
Time
He's
and weather
comfortable.
have just taken its toll on this property. And as you were all settling in, it is early evening. And Le Marquis, you can definitely tell that the orb is definitely the light shining out of the windows of the house. It was like a beacon.
No, I just scoop that shit back up. I don't leave that out. That goes back in the hole. Back in the bag. That's for
and Le Marquis is going to be looking out the window the entire time, like getting a notice of foot traffic. Just see like what like the status of this town is that Le Marquis and Bourbon have never been in. I don't know if the rest of you have, but
nope, never been here.
Yeah, Le Marquis is on edge about the idea of jumping through a portal. It's not been said that there's a time jump, but Le Marquis is just looking out and just like, oh shit, a portal. We're in a completely different town.
As you're eye spying out the window, you can see that there's foot traffic down in town. You can see people walking around. No one looks to be on edge. Looks like every day's like when you go into those little areas with the condos and the shopping centers down below. You can see a little bit of foot action like that, but no one looks on edge.
Okay, it doesn't look like monsters are walking around or an occupation. Cool, that's all I need to know.
But make a perception check for me.
No one has feet.
No! Rolled over.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
I'll take second watch.
All right, so it's sun is.
How many hours?
Do you pass off that information that you told? I mean, what are you guys doing here?
I didn't really gain anything out of it. So like, yeah, it's like, okay, cool. We're not like in like an occupied zone or anything other than just standard foot traffic. So
We have to install some democracy into this town.
I don't want to install democracy. I'm a noble.
Well,
democracy.
well, manage democracy. All right, manage democracy.
Honestly, a new palace wouldn't be bad. I could take a new town.
Yeah, we'll be the leaders. It's okay.
Darius, make a perception check for me for your watch.
Graduate from Marquis to King. Hell yeah.
I thought you were a dude.
As I'm keeping
Le Marquis.
12. As I'm keeping my eyes and ears open.
All right, so as you're
I
keeping
want
your
to,
eyes and ears open, and we're gonna say walking through the house, keeping watch.
I want to use my.
You notice that as dusty and as full of cobwebs as this place is, that there are a couple of spots that are cleaned off, and you can see small, looks like children's footsteps in the dust on the floor.
Do they seem to lead anywhere?
They don't. It seems like they've been moving in and out, moving around.
Okay. I want to take my immovable rod and double lock the back door that leads out to the gardens, just to further secure the building itself. Make note of the footprints leave those be so I can tell Morgan in the morning.
Okay.
And head back to, I guess, our main sort of impromptu camp area. And for the rest of my watch, I just want to start prestidigitating all the dust. Just sprucing it up a bit. And especially the kitchen. I'm gonna need that.
Who are you passing the torch along to?
That's gonna be Bourbon, because he wants to make breakfast for everybody.
Alright, I'll have heard that from Le Marquet earlier, so I'll nudge Bourbon.
Right on. So Bourbon's gonna use his own rations, and whatever is there anything left, or is it just all, like, there's no stores in this house?
There's
We stole a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's true.
looking around. The only thing that would have survived at this point probably would have been the sealed wine. It wasn't like they had any sort of canned or preserved vegetables.
Gotcha.
Everything,
Alright, remember
everything that would have been left in the pantry looks like it's gone stale or rotten. Or just,
No potato cellar.
There's no rosemary, no cilantro.
those would have dried up
What are we, savages?
like 6 years ago at least. I mean, even if you give it a shelf life of a year, I mean, yeah, sure, there's cilantro and stuff, but like the minute she touches it, it like crumbles to dust. It's like, oh, it was fake.
Listen, I have 6-year-old dry spices that are probably fine.
Probably.
These weren't dried.
We need 'em.
I ain't dead.
These were left out. I mean,
No, but I just remembered, yeah, of course, we robbed the grocer before
Yeah, Jim
the
John's
bug
grocer,
fight,
yeah.
so we would have some fresh ingredients. So Bourbon's going to make a totally elaborate breakfast as quietly as possible so everyone can still sleep.
all right. Make a perception check for me, please.
I'm not great at this.
And a survival check for your cooking skills.
What are we going to do with that?
Okay. So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna because I need a minute to prep this part right here for what I got coming. So let's take 10 minutes, guys. And we'll say come back at 1:20, just to make it a nice
Okay.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I've got.
Okay.
And is going to be a little shocking, to say the least.
A little shocking. I love it.
So I need a minute to get myself in the right headspace for what I'm about to do to you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys at 1:20. Have fun.
Do we get, sorry, Chris, do we get long rests actually applied to us for those that took it?
Yeah, if you guys were resting, yeah, you guys would have.
Alright.
Nice. All right. Fair enough.
This will happen at the end of the last watch. So
hmm
So, which of you guys have played Helldivers? Who was talking about that earlier?
I just started.
Have you fought both sides, or just the bugs, or just the robots?
I fought the robots once, but they were too hard, so I stuck to the bugs.
Yeah, the robots are a bunch of cocksuckers. Fucking common bastards.
Yeah, like I don't have much of a
Chris, you look cool
loadout.
as fuck in your little bathrobe, by the way.
I love my bath.
No, I'm being serious. You look cool. You look cool.
Dude, I've been wearing.
I'm not being mean. You just look like you look comfy.
I think every session. I think I've had this robe on every session. It's like my shtick, bro. I always have.
All right, I'm gonna order you. I found it online. All right, they no longer manufacture the Dungeons and Dragons like actual DM robe with like the official one, but they do a hoodie version of it. I'll order it for you.
I'll wear it then. Sure.
All right, cool. I'll message you later on, unless you want to dox yourself and tell everyone in chat where you live. And how it's...
I'll send you a message on that one. Yeah, you can see that we are with our 0 viewers on our live stream right now, and we'll probably get.
Hey, you never know, all right?
Who knows? I might.
We need the Dungeons and Dragons equivalent of John Hinckley Jr. or
fucking crazy stalker the other day. Jesus Christ on a bike. Oh.
Shepard. Are there any major stalker or assassins or serial killers from Canada?
No, not really. I think our most famous serial killer was actually a healthcare worker that poisoned or, killed their patients.
She was the inspiration for Misery. Yeah.
But that's I don't know. No, that's what we don't. It's too cold. It's too much effort to kill people in the cold.
It seems like work.
Yeah, it's harder to dig the hole. The fucking ground's frozen all the time, man. Like, come on. Like, shit, I don't know.
I didn't know until later but I grew up next to where Eileen Wuornos was in prison. Eileen Wuornos was the truck stop killer from the movie Monster.
Oh, okay.
But I grew up next to the place where she was.
I grew up where the first woman was executed in Louisiana.
Well, Louisiana's already spooky. You got fucking Voodoo Mama Juju and who's the lady?
I don't know what she was executed for, but I grew up right next to where she lived.
Who's the lady who beat her slaves? All of them. What's
she had a house in New Orleans.
LaLaurie.
Craziness.
That's fine. America's built on the backs of the exploited. That's cool. We love it.
The world's built on the backs of the exploited. It's just the sad nature of things.
I get it.
All right, 1 second, beer back.
This hat doesn't fit.
Does it not?
No, I have a big ass head.
It looks like it fits. Do this. Oh, yeah, it doesn't fit.
See? Do you have any mangoes? Maybe if I put a mango in it, it would weigh it down.
We have tomatoes. No, you use them all.
That's why it's supposed to be full of fruit, dude.
Tomatoes not a fruit, though. I can't put tomatoes in there.
Are you insane? It's totally a fruit.
I'm not an Italian.
Do you not have apples or bananas?
We do have apples, but
apples.
No, our apples are old as shit.
They're still fine.
Perfect for a hat, then.
Yeah, we're not gonna eat them. You might as well put them in your hat.
The apples are literally like the variety is called like Fall Bonanza or something like that. So they're really out of season.
That just means they're perfect hat apples.
Hat apples. Shit, that's my next character's name is Hat Apple.
Apples.
Do we have a character death pool? I think that'd be fun.
What do you mean, like a betting pool?
Yeah, a betting pool, a tontine.
Bourbon's gonna go.
Nah.
Bourbon's gonna die for sure.
Marathon will survive everything.
You're a cockroach. He'll survive everything.
Yeah, I could get my AC up to 29.
Killer.
What is your base AC right now?
19.
Shield gets you what? +4.
5.
Oh, 5? It's 5? Okay.
And Blade Song lets me add my intelligence modifier to my AC.
Holy shit.
Are you the most intelligent of us?
Yeah, but you wouldn't think so.
I would think so. Wait, what's yours, Rob?
What's mine? Oh,
Yeah.
mine's probably not great. I mean, like...
I'm at 20.
Yeah, I'm a 14. My dump is strength, because, why would a rogue bard need strength?
Yeah.
Bearbon opens this jar of pickles for me. Did Morgan mention that this was her town? Or...
She said it was her house.
Did she say it out loud, or was that just Hillary saying it? Okay. Did they mention the time jump?
Is there a time jump?
Who said we time jumped when we went through that portal?
You're just assuming because there's dust in there.
I know. Yeah, that's the issue. Is yeah.
But she
We
said
already
no.
had a time jump previously.
No, there was no time jump. You guys, well.
Well, I thought we were like stuck in the Feywild.
I apologize.
You have.
I thought we were right, but wasn't like the time in the Feyworld like distorted to where it was actually 7 years in the real world, but it wasn't that long in the Feywild or something like that.
You were gone for a couple of weeks in the Feywild. You were
Right,
in the
but-
Feywild for a couple of days to you, but it was a couple of weeks in the material plane.
What's this 7-year thing that keeps getting brought up then?
So, of the original characters, Morgan, Darius, and Zod, they had been abducted and woke up in a chamber. And when the campaign started, they realized that they had been sleeping somewhere for 7 years. For them, it had been a night, but for them, 7 years had passed. They've been missing the world. 7 years in time has gone by.
So the time skip happened before all of us even joined.
Yes, before you,
Okay.
Rob, and Katie. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And,
That makes more sense.
And
Are you a lady
original
that
character was in that same group that woke up in the chamber and had been abducted 7 years before.
So, when can we expect little Vera Thux?
Well, I don't know where my wife is right now. Or even actually, I keep kind of forgetting her name too. So that's kind of a bad thing.
I don't think you even remember who your wife is, right? Or your fiance is?
Well, I know just because Darius had recognized me and said something and all that.
You wouldn't, but your character wouldn't recognize your fiance if she were standing right in front of you.
Didn't you guys meet
I would
once?
imagine.
Actually, I thought you met at the runes. Your fiance was like, there was like a representation of her or something. Yeah, you did have a parlay.
Did we? Did I?
So you may or may not have little Vera Thux going around, as far as you know.
I mean, it's possible. That is very possible.
Not even paying child support.
No, I don't think that Verathok recognized his fiance.
Wait, I ran into her already? How come she didn't recognize me? What the fuck?
Well, no,
And that child's name was Tellerest.
She
Jesus
she
Christ.
passed in front of you with Morgan's children before.
Oh, so we weren't in we didn't see each other. They were running by and we happened to just glimpse them.
Past, and I would say you probably wouldn't have recognized her. You would have seen a blonde woman. Darius would have recognized her, but you would.
Ooh, a blonde half-orc. Let's go, Verathok.
all right. Wait, we know now. All right, be on the lookout for a blonde half-orc. All right.
Half-orc?
Well, you guys wouldn't know that.
Mental note for players, though.
Yeah.
But the David Chappelle skit keeps flashing in my head. But
Which one?
the one where he's talking about the Star Trek girl that's green. She's green.
Ahura?
No.
I know it.
No, her was not green. She was
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, it was
That's in
her
the
his
movie. It
roommate
was
in the movie. Yeah, the big giant green bitch. So
Yeah, that Kirk hooked up with. Yeah,
so that.
because that dude would have.
Not to be too judgmental, but if the chick is green, there's something wrong with that
Captain
puzzle.
Kirk was called Easy Slut right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Kirk was the man whore. He had like space herpes for sure.
Oh yeah, probably.
For sure.
Not that far in the future. I'm sure they've got cures for everything that you can pick up.
They always say that. They always roast Kirk. But you know what?
Medbag being like, I need this.
Well, not Riker. I always found Bones to have the most romantic hangups. Bones, like literally season 1 of Star Trek: The Original Series, had like the most romantic hangups. like there's a whole episode like where he's like hung up on like his dead girlfriend, then she shows up. It's
Rick's a cheater. Fuck him.
Wow.
I'm Team Bones, all right. Also, why was Riker considered a hunk?
Because he banged everyone. That's what I'm saying.
He's like a pudgy, like, dude. I guess that's accessible.
Yeah, but he was the most prolific, I think, of all Star Trek people.
Probably it's because he was 6'9", and he wrote and by the end he ended up writing everything that was Star Trek, right? Like he ended up being like the director and
did take over pretty much Next Generation.
yeah. So if you're taking over like the show and writing, you might as well manhole yourself up with all the.
Chris, who is your favorite Star Trek captain? Go ahead. I might go Cisco. I'm just going to come out there and say it.
Oh, no.
I love Cisco. I'm sorry.
Best single dad on TV.
I know, right?
I'm going to go
juggling
Archer.
work and his home life.
Holy crap.
Archer.
I love Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine was good, but I would still have to go with this is going to sound sort of controversial, but I liked Chris
Janeway. Okay.
He was a good Kirk.
That's controversial, actually.
Dude, Chris Pine did like the best Kirk, not Kirk out there. I'm not going to lie. It made it sort of fun it wasn't so as overly dramatic as Shatner was, but you know what I mean? It had that just right of it.
No, and it fit the movie. It fit the movie well.
I loved how in the movie reboots they didn't try to be like just a plain reboot. It was an alternate universe, and I loved that they thought about that for the audience.
Star Trek and Star Trek in the Darkness were both really good Star Trek movies.
Oh,
I didn't like the last one.
I like the last one a lot. Actually, I like it more than Into Darkness, but that's just me.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan was amazing.
Yes, he was. He was a great Khan.
And I thought Zachary Quinto did an excellent Spock.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And how they worked in like the whole old school in the Darkness was on point. On point. It was just enough to, you know what I mean, give it a little bit of like nostalgia without going overboard and with the cameos and we're gonna make this an old school reboot. You know what I mean? Like it's good.
Yeah. Darmok.
I feel like Captain Janeway deserves an honorable mention.
I love Janeway.
We never watched the full Voyager, but I just loved the first few episodes with her.
From what I know about Voyager is that it's like so many missed opportunities.
Yeah, it was not bad. It had some good characters. 7 of 9 is by far the best part of the whole show. But
I love the Doctor. I love I love the Doctor. I love Janeway. I love like Chakotay. Like everyone's set up well, and then all of a sudden they're just like, well, we don't really know what to do except keep repeating the same tropes.
Well, they were stuck in a whole other quadrant of the galaxy.
Which is like, oh my god, that's terrifying. It's a great setup. They have to find their way home from the Delta Quadrant? My god.
My grandfather and I used to watch the series finale for Voyager every Thanksgiving after it originally premiered.
Nice.
And it was like the best part of my childhood, watching Star Trek with my grandpa.
Awesome.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail with go from science fiction back to fantasy fiction. You had mentioned, by the way, Hillary, Fallout. Isn't there a Fallout TTRPG?
What RPG?
Fallout.
Oh, I have no idea if there's a tabletop.
I'm pretty sure there is actually.
There is.
Well, that's fine because just think about the next volume in the Chaos Order Chronicles is Spelljammer. So
there you go.
A bit of Star Trekky in there, sort of thing. Got some cool ideas. Oh yeah,
play some 1950s music in there.
The next campaign is going to it's going to be a little rough for me because I'm going to split the campaign in half between two parties operating off the same ship.
Oh,
Fun.
Two separate campaigns that will overlap each other,
Oh.
just for funsies. And every once in a while, we can flip-flop players in between campaigns.
This swaps.
Yeah.
Oh, swap.
swap character sheets. Everyone plays a different character every round.
No, it won't be like that. No. I mean, two separate campaigns. I'm going to have another group. So I run a live group at my house. I'm going to have them take one half, and you will. This group, hopefully, if you all decide to continue playing with me as your DM, will play another half of the campaign, and there'll be overlaps and stuff like that. And I'm going to open a Discord with everybody on the ship because it will be on a ship, most of it. You guys can have open dialogue with each other and bullshit with each other as if real time, as if you were on a ship and hanging out and doing your thing in between sessions and stuff. So, yeah.
Rock and roll.
Be fun. Little bigger of an idea, I think I got going on. Anyway, let's get back to what we've got going on here. So, jumping right back into this hard start here. Bourbon, as you're making breakfast with your wonderful 3 perception roll, just lost in the task of making breakfast. As you're doing so, before everybody wakes up, a side door to the kitchen area opens up. You see 2 teenage boys and a blonde half-orc walk into the room. They all look dirty, a little tired, scratched up. Wearing what looks to be basic adventurer's clothes and have basic gear. Daggers. You can see they're armored. What you notice more significantly is that they're all wearing matching chokers around their neck. And as they enter, they look at you. They seem to have just sort of walked in tired. And as they walk in, they see you and they stop and they pause. And
Wait, isn't there an immovable rod in the door?
Yeah, I was about to say, was this a door to the outside or from within the house?
you guys did it on the front door and the back door. You guys didn't do it on any of the doors inside the building.
Oh.
So it's from within the house that they came.
Yeah, they're coming in from within the house.
They were in the house.
Points of clarification, Chris. If this is Darius's daughter, she is half elven.
Half orc, half elven.
No, I'm half orc, and my wife was pure elven. So she got my human side and half my mother's elven features.
Okay. So then you see a blonde half elf. Sorry, retcon.
All right.
Hey,
Marathon was so relieved.
I raise good daughters. What can I say?
She's got a little bit of an underbite. All right, what can you do?
Yeah, that's right. She's got a squared. Her jaw is a little more squared off than most half elves.
It's firmer than Barathok's. Tell you what.
What's her face is the most gorgeous woman alive, and she's got an underbite. Keira Knightley. So
true.
I don't know if I'd say most gorgeous woman alive.
I was saying a thing. Whatever.
Continue.
Very touchy, apparently.
But yeah, they look at you confused. They look around, and you hear one of the teenage voices. How the hell did you get in here?
Bourbon's like stirring a pot or something. I'm sorry, do you live here?
Yeah, this is our house.
Ah, you may want to take it up with the owner. She's sleeping upstairs.
At this point, you see them both. The one that you were talking to goes a little slackjaw and looks over at the other teenage boy. What did you say?
The owner of the house? She is here?
They look at you, still sort of mildly confused. And you can see both of them go to pop and reach for their daggers.
Ramon's way ahead of him. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, but...
Is this all in the same room where we came through the portal at?
Yeah.
So Verithok and Brandon are still passed out on the floor while all this is happening?
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys are...
My bad, Ahmed.
I'm going to say at this point that you would have overheard some talking and unfamiliar voices, so I would say you both would start coming to.
Yeah, Ramon's not worried about a threat. It's like kids. Like, maybe the lady, but even so, like, I'm not overly concerned. Hopefully I'm putting on a threatening presence.
What? Why are you guys being so loud?
I was trying to make a very quiet breakfast for you.
You're the best, Bourbon.
As you start to move, Verithok, the blonde is looking at you, confused. You can see hints of like sadness and happiness all at once, and just sort of seems to stiffen up just a little bit.
Who the hell are you guys?
How did you get here?
So there were some bugs and a closet. And we jumped into the closet, and now we're here.
She's walking up to you.
Punch him, punch him, punch him.
What happened after that damn dragon attack? Where did you go? Where have you been?
Well, the dragon just... Well, no, I wouldn't even know about that, actually. So, I have no... What dragon attack? Have we met before?
She looks shocked.
The last thing I remember is waking up in the Feywild with... Well, not... They're all upstairs and stuff. Morrigan and... Well, shit. Oh, and Zod. And I think that's the only people that are still here that were actually in the Feywild when I woke up. Was Darius there? Or you came in a couple sessions later, right? Yeah, okay. So...
Yeah.
I forget, what was your other character's name?
Did you just say Darius?
Yeah, he's passed out around here somewhere.
You mean my father's here?
Wait a second.
Bourbon drops his spoon. It clings loudly on the floor.
Wait.
Did
Hold
I
on
not
a
say this
second.
was going to be a fun episode or what, guys? I mean, come on.
Can you remind me what is the daughter's name, Darius?
We'll reveal that later. Continue, guys, with the scene.
You're her. I have a negative charisma score, alright?
Cole, I just sent you a message. Please check your messenger.
Okay.
Oh, Vavalia.
No, that's fine.
Okay, because remember we talked about that before. So
Yeah, no, I have the little fake identity thing. That's fine. John Smith.
You used a fake identity to seduce my daughter?
No. I'm talking about when we were in the other town and I gave the fake name with the paperwork and all that shit.
Huh.
Oh man, Lamarquis actually would have respected you more if you
looks
had.
at you, Verithok, and says, Verithok, you might need to. I can't believe you don't remember. The last time I saw you, we were fighting that accursed red dragon.
That son of a bitch.
Just outside of Silverdale. You, me, and the boys. Looking for my father and their mother.
Wait, these are Morgan's kids?
Yes.
Oh, she's upstairs.
She takes a step back, sort of flabbergasted.
Look at that. I keep doing shit on accident. I am fucking the best.
Right.
The BBEG is going to be killed because he trips over a tack left behind.
Do that shit for a long door.
Look at that. We did it, honey. We found her. And your dad. God. I'm just rolling 20s all day over here.
You have no idea what we've walked into.
There's a lich that's involved. I don't know if you guys know about that. He's kind of a dick, honestly.
You mean Merrick?
Yeah.
Why, we definitely know of Merrick. He's been helping us.
Oh, you guys made a pact too? Or a deal with him too? And I show the little thingy.
She takes a step back from you and looks a little mortified. We have a lot to talk about.
Look, we really needed a nap.
I think it would be best if you were to get the others.
All right, Verithok will go around and gather everyone up. Starting with Morrigan and telling her that her kids are downstairs right now, waiting for her.
You just come into the master suite and wake me and Esther up?
Yeah, I just bust open the door and I'm like, hey, your kids are downstairs. And my fiance wife, I can't remember what exactly we are, is down there too. And then I just walk out the room to go get everybody else.
Purple sets the table while he's doing this. We're gonna have a nice family meal.
This is the house Jerry Springer built. This is crazy.
I told you it was going to be fun.
This is Dr. Phil at best.
Yeah, I definitely race down the stairs. I don't know if Esther comes with me or not.
Esther takes her time but follows. But yeah, coming into the kitchen, Morgan, you see your two sons.
Do they like recognize me since I look so significantly younger than the last time they saw me?
Yes, as you walk into the room, you see these two boys look at you almost in dumbfounded disbelief.
I'm gonna just run and throw myself at them and squeeze them and hug them and
they do the same.
Just
and they're
kind of burst into tears.
And they're, Mom, we can't. It's been so long. It's Mom, really? And they're hugging and crying and being teenage boys that haven't seen their mom in 7 years.
Yeah, I think that Morgan would just be sobbing and she wouldn't even be able to talk yet. She'd just be crying and holding them.
Loudly? Are you crying loud?
Oh yeah, I'm just like ugly crying.
All right, well, that's going to have to wake me up there.
You were
Oh my
already
God.
awake?
No,
You missed it?
no, I'm
Heavy fucking
sleeping.
sleeper.
Lemarquis going to need time to put his face on, so.
Oh,
Wait, do I catch a glimpse of you without your makeup when I bust into your room to tell you everything?
I debate that for Chris. I would like to do a stealth versus perception roll.
No, if you were sleeping, unless you were sleeping in your makeup, you would probably be seen without your makeup on, buddy.
Oh, what do I see? What do I see?
Lemarquis sleeps in his makeup. What are you talking about?
It doesn't sound like it if he had to get ready in the morning and put his face on.
Pillow face.
No,
You know, there's a base level of concealer.
Skincare routine.
I do. I would have probably slept with like one of those like Korean like sea salt like face mask things. Like I don't know why Koreans are the best at skincare, but you know.
Having a moment.
Shout out Koreans.
They are for real.
No, you just see a half elf with porcelain quality skin that's uncracked and just as gorgeous and looks really cool and awesome.
Oh man.
And don't you have like a mole on your cheek?
No, the mole is a beauty mark actually.
It's drawn on.
It's drawn on.
Oh.
Okay,
Hey,
there you go. That's the T. I spelled the T. The mole is not real.
You're just a totally average person.
I'm gonna keep that one and just not say anything to anybody.
How
I
old
know
does he
your
look?
true face.
A mental photo.
Yep. Got it.
Bourbon.
No. The secret is that his eyebrows like arch up like this, and he has to draw them on to be normal eyebrows.
Yeah, and I don't know this, so that's fine. I think I just look. I sleep and I wake up cool. Bourbon, you fucked up.
Listen, I'm busy with breakfast. My hands are full. I have 20 pots on the stove. I'm feeding this whole house today.
I don't care about other people having breakfast. That's not your job. Is feeding other people.
Saved my life yesterday.
No, your
Wait,
job is
hold on.
protecting Lemarquis while he's asleep, and you failed.
It's fine.
He's Bourbon. There was definitely an apron in the kitchen that said Mama Bear. Are you wearing that?
Yes, I am. That would have been the first thing I saw and put on immediately.
Yes, good.
Nice.
Just like Bourbon, the size of her though,
If
so
there
it
was
only
a
fits around like the waist.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's probably a little small, but that's okay.
Bourbon just like no shirt, completely jacked apron.
Yeah.
Like Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove.
My spinach puffs.
Oh my god.
No, Bourbon's not worried at all about the marquee. Like, you're not going to get hurt up there right now.
His pride is hurt.
Just the emotional pain that I'm going to cause later.
Oh, that you'll cause later. Yes, Lemarquis has no understanding that you have captured him indecent.
Alright, maybe you should have locked your door.
Oh, I cannot wait to bring this up.
Alright, so just to move this along. Everybody's awake, and Darius, you're the last to make it down to the kitchen area.
Yeah, I'm old. My joints are sore. I sleep in a little bit.
Right.
I hear the commotion through the door. I'm like,
And walking into the kitchen, you see your daughter standing across the room. She hasn't noticed you yet. She's had her eyes on the two teenage boys and with Morgan.
I'll walk down the hall slowly. Bavalia? Is it really you?
That's her name.
Dad?
Oh my gods, you're safe. And I rush forward and give her a hug.
And she hugs you back tightly.
I'm so sorry.
How are
That-
you? How are you here?
I ask myself that every day.
Where have you been? Where did you
I
go?
was abducted. I was abducted by cultists or something. That night, we last spoke in Suzale. They murdered my friend, trying to steal this spell book of mine that I found. They knocked me unconscious, and when I awoke, it was in a temple of sorts, surrounded by a few of the others here. And then we found out not only was it on Toril? Are we in Toril now? Or on Abor?
Toral, yes.
Alright. Not only were we in Abor, but we were held in some sort of stasis for 7 years. And I'm so sorry I couldn't reach out or get back to you sooner.
Verithok and I spent years looking for you. We knew we got close when that blasted red dragon tracked us. We found evidence of something old. And then Merrick showed up and said that he would be able to help us find you. That we all had the same goal, to save creation.
Despite all that's developed, I'm just so glad you're safe.
We're not safe right now. This is the only place we have to hide from that damn demon hunting us.
I don't think we have much headway or information regarding that beast, but you're wearing collars. What's that about?
Why, it binds us to each other. We can multiply our ability together. These were the collars of the three sisters.
Can I make a history check? Would I know about that?
You can make a history check if you want, sure.
Or Arcana check. I'm curious.
I'll let you pick whichever one you like.
Can I assist?
You sure can if you want.
I'll take advantage, sure. Yeah, 16.
You've heard of the three sisters. They were three very powerful sorceresses that created collars that would link their abilities together, making them, as a unit, more powerful. They could draw off each other's abilities, or one of them could multiply their ability using, essentially, like they can burn, they can add spell slots to a spell
They can intentionally amplify it.
Yep, channel and amplify. Yep.
Does that extend past 9th level?
You cannot tell at this point. What I can say is you've heard of the sisters and you've heard of these collars of the three sisters.
Okay.
As to what their ability is, you ain't got it yet.
Where did you get these?
Why Merrick gave us these.
Look.
We're all in this.
I really can't.
We're all in this to stop them. Why the Council of the 60.
Council of the 60?
There's 60 people in a council.
Isn't it 60 liches? Are we talking about the evil liches?
Yeah. But just because they're called the Council of the 60 doesn't mean that all 60 of them are coming after us at once. Apparently, it's like one member gets
they cycle
cyclically resurrected at a time or so.
I'm just going to kind of keep stroking the boy's face and just kind of looking at them and just memorizing how they look. And
they look older. They're 7 years older.
Hey,
would we say they were 16 now?
Yep. They've got, you can see some little bit of dirty chin and dirty upper lip thing going on. And, ratty looking hair. They don't necessarily look like they've been dressing for going to nightclubs. They look like they're dressed for utility and a little dirty, a little grimy, tired. But they look like they're in good health and in good shape.
I kind of pluck at their clothes and say, your grandfather would be furious.
They're soaking you in and sort of speechless, which is odd for them.
Well, I guess since Bourbon made such a feast, we should enjoy ourselves with a bit of respite and have a discussion.
Morgan will immediately start playing the hostess. She'll pull out the fine china, start setting the table.
And the dishes are all covered in dust and dirt and cobwebs. And I mean, it's still exactly where you remember the drawers and stuff like that. But the drawers are a little harder to open. It's been 7 years of...
Are we safe here? Yeah. When was the last time you guys ran or saw that demon that was hunting you? Like, do we have some time, or are we on borrowed time at best? Like, should we be moving?
Why, these grounds were protected a long time ago by our father.
Well, hey, then let's take the time.
One of the boys says, and looks around and says, at least as far as we know, no one's practiced here yet.
And I look around just to make sure everything is on the up and up. Sure. Everything it just seems a little too convenient.
Yeah, maybe check out that door that they came from, because I guess we didn't check that area of the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Opening it up, it's a
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So they were sleeping in the pantry.
I guess I just used my own stores. I didn't even check out the pantry.
They can make portals. They probably came through a portal.
That's true.
Well, and I'm probably gonna say this out loud. How awkward is it that everybody's loved ones is in one place and in your house at the same time, and we just happen to find a portal that led us here? No offense, of course. Just a little skeptical.
And my mother-in-law,
the appearance of their loved one.
Verify doesn't know what's going on ever.
Varathon doesn't have one.
What are you talking about? I got it all up here. All right, it's all up here.
That's probably my wife.
And it's leaking out.
Don't worry about where I'm leaking.
Varathon, your love is supposed to come from your heart, not your head.
What? What's her class?
You don't know.
Bartender.
Steerage.
Warlock.
You have no idea.
Well, like, what weapons and stuff does she have on her? What kind of armor is she wearing?
He's a keeper of the rod.
She is wearing robes and a heavy cloak over herself what's the word? Like muffle what you would think is going on underneath.
Well, then I definitely. Well, no, that doesn't mean she's a maid.
Your wife. Seduce your wife. Do it.
What she got going on under there?
Oh my god.
I cast command with tickle fight.
I'm gonna start bustling everyone towards the dining room, making sure
Hey man, gotta roleplay that 8 charisma.
Yeah, Raban's gonna start bringing out trays of like quiches and pastries and just a lot of French breakfast foods.
So you had like hours.
Oh yeah, I've been up.
Hours of cooking time. Okay. Dang. Well, I'm definitely having a quiche.
And
Anything.
Morgan, as you usher everybody to the table, the two boys are looking at you, not with suspicion, but with suspicion, I guess would be there. I mean, they're looking at you maybe with a little bit of resentment.
Well, she's 17 years younger, right?
No, I think it was 8 years younger, but I was.
But then you got another 10 from your wild magic, right?
Oh god, I don't remember. Let me look at my notes real quick. I don't remember how old I am now.
Yeah, I think you lost another 10 years younger for the wild magic, so you're like 17, 18 years younger than what they expected.
Yeah, my notes say I'm 25 now.
And they're 17 or 16. Nice.
Wow. Talk about unwanted teenage pregnancy. I mean, this is unwanted.
You're like, well, mom's hot now.
Right? Like, wow.
Gross.
Mom's in my dating pool. This is gross.
How tall are they? Because I'm 5'7". Are they taller than me now?
Yes,
or
they're definitely taller than you.
Rip.
Limerkey wants to talk to the half elf. Perhaps you can show me the way around town with a private audience.
Who the fuck?
Why the fuck?
Who the fuck?
First off,
Who
Livonia,
the fuck?
this is everyone. We got Ahmed, Barathok, Morgan, Bourbon, Le Marquet, and Zod.
As a foreigner from a strange land to you, I would like to see this new countryside. I don't know.
I saw your real face, you doll-looking motherfucker.
I'm taking your wife. I'm taking her.
Al, you're welcome to punch any number of them as many times as you want.
You porcelain doll-looking son of a bitch.
the most interesting thing to
You
see
guys know his
locally
mole
is
is fake?
The mole is fake. No.
Mole is fake?
It is
Oh, no.
fake!
That's for Bond's entire
honest
purpose in life.
surprise.
Don't touch it, Bourbon! Your finger will go right through it because it's fake! It's
Come on,
just
don't
black
shut.
mush makeup! How dare you, sir? How dare you?
No, Chris, I
So
still want to
threatened.
ask if I can get a lay of the land from, I had it written down and I can't even pronounce it.
Just say Val. Or Val.
Val, cool.
In fact, it's funnier if you, as a
Yeah.
character, don't remember her name.
Valulula.
Just Val for short is
she
fine.
looks at you and says, the only way you can leave this place is via portal. You can't walk out the door here. Then one of them will have the scent here.
Well, we are trapped here.
Wait, one of who?
Why, any number of them. Maud, any of the gods. That fucking demon.
What demon? What's his name?
It doesn't have a name. It's a hunter-killer. All it does is hunts. If you kill it will, with a matter of time, come back.
How have you been surviving?
Why, with the help of these two. And Morgan, can you please give me your son's names again? Sorry, my bad.
Hugh and Alistair.
Can you write that down? Pardon me. What's the first one?
You?
Hugh, like
Grant? Yeah.
like Hugh Hefner. HUG.
Oh, Hugh.
And
Why are you
Alistair.
emphasizing the H?
What?
Nothing. I was being gross.
And our last name is Thomas.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Mungus at first, and I was gonna die.
Not Janus. Hugh Janus.
They look a lot like me. They have the same purple eyes, very, very dark brown hair, very kind of straight Roman nose. Not particularly like handsome or beautiful, just kind of average looking.
So they get their ugly side from
Is
your father.
it a married name or is it your maiden name?
Maiden name.
Okay.
Yes, all three of the children took my name.
So they get their ugly side from their father.
Nope, he was beautiful. Almost fairy-like.
Almost exactly fairy-like.
Why, these two, if it wasn't for them,
Morgan.
we'd still be, well,
Plane hopper.
I know where I would be. I'm not sure how they found me, or how we stumbled upon each other, but we did.
How long have we been separated?
It's been 8 months.
God damn.
Sounds like enough time for a legal divorce. If you need a shoulder to cry on.
I challenge you to a duel, hey Marquis. For my own honor.
Do it outside. Oh wait, we can't.
We can fight right here.
I would like to see that.
Bourbon interjects after breakfast. Eat fast.
After breakfast.
After breakfast by the tetherball courts, you're going down.
It would be tetherball.
What are your plans to evade or to stop the pursuit of the demon? Like, have you thought on how to unburden yourself?
Why, we're working on trying to figure out a way to find just the right spot to teleport into and wait long enough for, well, it to stumble into something bigger.
Well, I heard there's this prison. Maybe there's a way to hold this demon. Maybe this prison has some sort of way of binding it so it can't keep running after you. We're kind of looking to get into the prison anyways.
I think the prison mainly holds people, but you said that if you kill it, it comes back,
Mm-hmm.
and it's clearly not from this realm. Which realm would it come from?
Boys, your grandmother told me that your sister was
Fuck our
fighting
grandmother.
in a war against demons.
Fuck our grandmother.
I like these kids.
Oh, Morgan.
Morgan and Darius,
What happened to
you
your
guys seem
kids?
to trust these. You trust it on value, like these are
That
your.
woman has tried to kill us twice.
Yeah.
Mab has tried to kill you?
Sounds like she was the one trying to kill me and Val, too.
Why would she try to kill you? And she loves you.
After you left, she came right after us. Maybe you should take a walk along the back side of the property, and I would imagine the devastation is probably still there. We had no idea what she was, and she came after us. We immediately. Well, if it wasn't for Alistair and him deciding just to leap into one and just close it behind us, we've never done that before. We probably wouldn't be here. And every time she's caught up with us, she's tried to kill us.
Do you have any idea why?
No idea.
Have you spoken to your father?
Twice.
What did he say?
He's what led us to her. Pointing over at at Darius' daughter.
There seems to be a break in the family that I was unaware of. I'm so glad that you're safe now. When Mab sent me away, I thought that I was protecting you from whatever was coming after me. I had no idea that she was going to try to hurt you.
Where did she send you? We looked everywhere for you.
I don't know. She told me that if I stayed, you would all be in danger. I was chased into the woods by wolves and then put to sleep, and I woke up 7 years later in a room with other sleeping people, and ever since then I've been trying to get back to you. For me, it's been just a matter of weeks since I last saw you. Wait, is that time frame right, Chris? Like just a few weeks at this point?
It's just been a couple of weeks. Yeah, 3, maybe a month. What was that there, Sam? You're muted. Or your microphone is not working anymore.
Or
Wait, thought I might have heard it for a second. Go ahead.
Something there. Say something.
it was a shrine thing in Abor, right?
Yes, it was just a room, and then we went through another portal to get out of that room, and I don't know if we woke up on Toril and we took a portal to Aber or the other way around. But when we came out of the room, we were on Abor and immediately thrown into bizarre situations.
We look for you everywhere. Between you and I, we jumped through everything. And then we met Merrick, who said that he had heard of you. And showed us signs of something bad coming.
When did you guys first really get established with Merrick? Because it happened in the Feywild or so when I wasn't there.
3 years ago?
I was asking Morgan and Vera.
Sorry, just a second. Just one second.
Wait, what'd you say that again? What'd you ask?
When did
Go ahead.
Merrick come into the picture for you guys?
When I met you guys.
My first encounter with Merrick was when we were in the book. I had never met him or heard of him before that. But he clearly knew us.
And Mav was behind our initial kidnappings? She called us chosen or something like that?
There was another person who, the details are foggy. It's strange. He claimed to be my biological father and said that he and Mav had been working together to pull us all out of our lives to save us, since we're these supposed pillars.
The pillars of creation, I believe we call.
There doesn't seem to be very many of us left.
Well, we might have another lead. We know the gods fell from the sky. And we know one of our other pillar-esque party members willingly left to serve his goddess, who is now down in the material plane. I don't know. Extra team member, a god. Maybe they have more information or could assist us in some other way. Because I don't know, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth that, based on the information we have, we're leaning into Merrick's plot points a little too much. For my comfort, at least. That's my opinion. We know too little about it. We know too little about his end goal and his methods of getting what he wants.
I think it's interesting that you said that, because since I've joined you guys, we've been doing one thing to another. It's just been one point to another. There's been no in between, no anything. And then we keep hearing about Merrick and stories and books. So is this guy the person that we need to go take down? Is he responsible for the gods falling out of the sky? What is it?
He's protecting 3 of our children. And
as a, what is it, to try and hold something over our heads to get us to cooperate with whatever his plan is.
But what hold does he have over the children?
Probably a similar degree.
Boys, can you tell us the nature of your relationship or your agreement with Merrick?
Well, yeah, we're trying to save everything. We gotta stop the 60.
Is it that's broad?
Val, do you feel the same?
Yes. Merrick is. How do I put this? He is vile in his deeds. not a good. He is not a good. Not a good
Ahmed.
teacher, but
Yes. Yeah.
there are
A word, please. Oh, and I'm going to indicate you to come to a corner with me.
rather,
Of course.
which are rather crude and apathetic.
I'm gonna go over to you.
Birbon, please, as well.
Oui.
So you truly believe in Merrick's schemes? I say their scheme, not knowing what the scheme truly is. But you believe that
From what? From and I'm sorry. From what I've seen, Merrick is the lesser of two evils. He is. So what is coming? The Council of the 60 is planning on summoning the Devourer. Once they have enough souls and blood. They, what do you all know of the Saruk?
Before we get into that, I just want to take Ahmed aside with Bourbon and say, Ahmed, Verathok, Morrigan, and Darius are perhaps too close to this. Do we trust the situation? Do we trust that these people are telling the truth? That they are actually who they say they are?
I don't trust any of it. Everything just seems too coincidental. You got all of the answers, all of the people in one space, one portal, a dragon over our heads that just happens to know us, saving us from a fight that we couldn't win. It just feels weird.
Let's. I don't want to cause a situation, but perhaps we can bring Zod into this as well.
If I may say quickly, when we first arrived here, after we took our own portal, I did see something. A vision. It was a woman, a teenager, who looked very similar to Morrigan, and two children. They were followed by a demon. I saw this with my eyes. I believe it. Are these two children the same children? I don't know.
Does Morrigan even recognize her own children at this point? She was not there. But the point is, I want to be on the record for saying I don't like this. I would like to bring this up with Zod.
What? What can we do?
But I don't want to cause a scene.
Maybe
more
the children.
information is better. More information is good. But is it good information?
Yeah, maybe
What
the
more
children are
information
who
would
they
make
are.
you happy?
Take it like this: the information the children are giving is broad. We have to save the world. We have to prevent the end of creation. Okay, but how? What did you do in order to get to the point where you think you can do that?
They are limiting us. They are limiting us right now by saying we're not even allowed outside the house. I cannot even investigate.
Monsieur, you could try to leave the house.
They told me.
Well, why not try and leave when everybody's asleep?
Okay, question. How far off did you guys go? And how quiet are you being?
Let's say just enough
I
that
would
we're out of
say-
earshot.
Yeah, I'm whispering this. I'm not saying it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be whispering.
Enough. I mean, I don't know. I mentioned Zod's not part of it, so it's just the three of us. I wanted to bring Zod in after the fact, just to bring it up, just so it's the four of us against the three. We're gonna be playing politics.
I mean, but walking off is already weird and suspicious, so...
Trying to split us? Yeah.
That's more suspicious. Why are you trying to turn the party against themselves?
Because y'all are compromised with weird, like, you know...
Oh, their family relations?
We're emotionally compromised in this situation. We're like Spock.
Yeah.
We are Spock.
I don't even
Two
remember.
of us are emotionally compromised, and another two of us have actual warlock powers from this fucker.
I don't know. Verathok defended his wife that he doesn't remember. So
Verathok being like, "Oh, that may or may not be my wife. I don't really know, man."
Either way, you can have her.
Yeah.
Zod wants to search the house for more like insight into who Morgan was 7 years ago, like diary or some sort of journal. Gonna just search her out to see if he can, you know.
So in the middle of dinner, Zod's just gonna get up and walk off all by himself.
Everyone's gone, right? These guys went into the pantry.
Yeah, we ate our breakfast.
We're gonna say, yeah. People started peeling off from the table. So yeah, Zod, you would peel off from the whole thing.
I'm just going for
Morgan, Darius, and Verathok sitting at the table with the boys, and yeah.
I think that Morgan would be holding the hands of the boys and just kind of just totally zoned in on them, just focused.
Oh my god, you're getting mother.
The top teenage stories of we encountered this crazy imp demon and we jumped through a portal and you wouldn't believe what we saw. We saw Suhagans, and I mean they start regaling you with these over the like two teenage boys bragging to it like
there were these two succubuses and
stories. They sound a little over the top. You can believe about 70% of it if you were a mom. You know, yeah, we jumped over the ramp and it was 12 feet tall. It was like 7 feet tall.
Hardcore.
You know what I mean? Like when you.
I'm totally just nodding along.
Mom listening to them, even though a lot of it is completely unbelievable to begin with, just from what you've seen and heard about them jumping through portals and having this demon chasing them. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it as you will. But they're just hitting you with these teenage, over the top stories.
I'm just eating it up. I'm just nodding along like this is the best. These are the best stories I've ever heard.
But Ahmed,
what would you like to be doing with your daughter who was sitting at the table? And Verathok, what would you like to do?
Val, I'm just curious. So, when I disappeared 7 years ago, you left Suzale.
Yes.
To adventure out, find
looking for you. You wouldn't
everything.
Fucking leave.
So everything is squared away there?
Well, the shop is still being run.
I gotta pick up my piece of rent from that place. In any case, you left your bartending job to go searching for me, adventuring, out in the wilds?
You were framed as a murderer. I knew it was not true. Verathok and I, we looked around.
How did you...
clues. We learned that there was something else afoot. And we set out on the road. We learned things.
Mm-hmm.
And
how did you get split up from Verathok? After what, 4 years of traveling together?
Maud's attack? She came in
right.
Hard and fast, just south of Bridgender.
south of Brinsham, close to where we just were. But how did Varathok end up on a different plane of existence from that point?
I'm not sure. When everything went down, we got separated he went to one side of the path and I went to the other. The rest of our party wasn't able to make it out of the way of the dragon's breath. He used an item and disappeared.
Leaving you amidst the ashes.
That doesn't sound like me.
It sounds exactly like it.
I was lucky enough to maybe just have been overlooked. But the dragon came by, snatched the horses, and left.
And you settled
My
in.
carriage and horses and wagon. Shit!
Your deposit.
Oh, your food.
I bought that shit. I didn't even put a deposit on it. I just bought it.
She looks over at you and is like Spock, has a one eyebrow looking up at you. Who the hell are you?
Apparently, Varathok, since transporting away from that battle, has suffered a fair bit of amnesia. So he's had to sort of rebuild himself from the ground up.
Self-made man over here.
He's a bit of a doofus.
I think he is cooed.
I think you can see and judge
Let's
for
go,
yourself
Marquis.
that he may not be the man you had feelings for or promised each other to anymore.
Oof.
Whoa! Oh! God damn!
Oh, I've got it in. Le Marquis got it in. Let's go.
Are you even listening in?
But more to my point.
Marquis is like, this is my shot.
More to my point. Surrounding the circumstances in which Merrick helped you guys meet up with each other and then eventually found your way back to us. As your father, I'm going to have to disagree and insist that you not have any more dealings or conversations with him.
Well, that's kind of hypocritical, Dad.
Who exactly would I not be having conversations with?
No, not about Merrick. You said it yourself. He's the lesser of two evils, but he's a vile creature. He may have helped you and Morgan's boys and helped you find us, but not out of the goodness of his heart. Only through his own ulterior motives. And even though you're deep into this, I don't want you going any further down this path.
Well, you know, Father, that I always respected your opinion, but it's been a long time. There's a lot of things you do not know.
Yeah, Dad.
So,
Then by all means, and I'll take out my spellbook to a blank page. Educate us then. What don't we know?
What do you know about the 60? Do you know that there is still one more generation left? That what they plan to do now with this? What do they have planned for the next? We have yet to even discover what the Devourer does. what it is.
Even if we knew that, what could possibly be done about it?
Why, what's going to happen if nothing is done? Merrick may not be, like I say, a good character, but not everything is black and white.
Darius, I'm
I've said my
inclined
I've,
to
I've
continue.
said my piece.
Father, I do respect you, and I will always, always have your back. But I cannot always agree with you.
I realize I love you very much, and I trust your judgment. I just wish we had more options in regards to this. And
Options as to what, Father? What kind of options are you looking for? The yellow brick road where everything happens and no one gets hurt and it's perfect?
This is why I like you. This
Just
is
'cause
it
that's
right here.
you're going to
Give
use my
him shit.
favorite fable again. You're going to use my favorite fable against me.
Varithok is just looking at Val with like hearts in his eyes. He's like, I'm so in love with her.
I trust you, dear. I don't trust Merrick. I would sooner include him within this Council of 60 by all that we've seen him do in person than consider him to be opposed to them. As far as moving forward, I think if this is a world-ending calamity threat, then we should partition ourselves and gain the favor of those who handle and can cause calamities themselves. The fallen deities. To solve that issue, restore balance and order to this realm, and put up a more united front, rather than relying on this one demigod-esque lich who has his fingers in everyone's pie.
That's
Darius,
unfortunate.
the gods have been working with Mab, who have been trying to kill your daughter and my sons before they even got mixed up with Merrick. Mab was trying, according to my sons, who I trust implicitly, I trust their word, and your daughter, she was trying to kill them before Merrick even entered the picture.
And I don't see how Mav trying to kill our family members correlates to the will of the gods in relationship to how they treat Mav. I see those as two separate circumstances.
Mab is working against Merrick and with the gods. That leads me to believe that whatever...
The gods are working amidst themselves, and Mav is potentially reaching out to them for additional favors. Why would a god owe a dragon anything? It's clearly
Mav's
the other
one
way
that
around.
Mav's the one that sent the demon, correct? To hunt your children?
I don't know about that.
We don't know anything about the demon, aside that it's a demon from a different place.
Well, I thought we did.
My daughter Isla is working to fight in a war in, I think it was the Hells, against demons. Or at least that's what Matt showed me when she showed me Isla. And Isla said...
And you're going to trust Mav to reveal to you the truth for that?
You guys are all talking out loud, correct?
Yeah.
The minute you mention your daughter, Morgan, You says, that bitch has got her held captive. We've been trying to get. We've been trying to find a way in.
Captive. I spoke to her. She.
What? So you've been. Have you been? What? Did you take anything from her? Were you ever near Grandma? Did you take anything from her? Did she give you anything? Anything at all?
I met her briefly when we came back to Toral, and I don't think she gave me anything.
She showed you the hologram, the illusions or holograms of your sons and your daughter. Or she did like a little portal. You talked with your daughter briefly, but that was through Maeve's power. It could have been manipulated info. We don't know.
I don't think she. I mean, even when she forced me to leave 7 years ago, she didn't give me anything.
She was with our fairy friend's wife. She had a traveling companion.
The children's aunt, yes.
Some of you socially interact with her in person? Yes, you did.
Yeah, we were physically around her, but I don't think she gave us anything.
All three of them, both the boys and Val stand up, jump back, and they immediately look at all of you, start scanning you up and down, and says, "Has anything acted suspicious? Anything?" They start looking at all of you, and the boys immediately go to you, Morgan, and start patting you down and rummaging through your pockets. Darius, Val does the same to you, running up to you and starts looking at you and says, "Anything on you? Anything?"
I have. Hold on. Let me check.
I think I would look startled, but I wouldn't resist.
I mean, most suspicious thing I have is a coin of favor. I forget where I got it from. I think that was like a shopkeeper I owe a debt to at some point.
As far as suspicious things I have,
they start looking at the rest of you and looking you up and down. They don't want to. They're sort of hesitant to run up and start searching you, but they look frantic at this point.
I have a book that's written in Draconic.
So what's the problem? You seem to be a little distraught. What are you looking for?
They think Mauve might have transplanted something.
Chef, I sent you a message. I need you to.
Yep.
Oh. The plot.
On what platform?
Messenger, sorry. My bad.
Yep.
The plot.
You remember that coin you had in your bag of holding that was vibrating just a few hours ago?
Mm-hmm.
As they're looking around, anything suspicious about you? Anything?
But it's in my bag of holding, right?
It is.
All right. I've picked up many suspicious things in my time. What is it you're looking for specifically? I keep most of the dangerous things in my pocket dimension here in my little satchel.
Well, it's
You know,
it's a marked token. It's a tracker.
A marked token. I got a coin with an X on it.
The three of them step back, looking at all of you, and they're, huh. Well, this place is pretty much fucked.
It remains in my sack here, so should be safe for the time being.
So they can sense it.
Oh. Well, then there's no point in hiding it, and I'll pull it out and show everyone the token, I guess. Is this what you're looking for?
The minute you pull it out, they immediately step back, and they look at the three of them look at each other. And you can see, you can watch you run forward. What do you do with the token?
Well, I took it from the bag and I'm just showing it to them. I'm like, well, if they can detect it in my bag, you might as well take a look. Is this what you're looking for? And I'll just present the token to them.
You walks up and puts his hand out. May I?
Yeah, here. Knock socks off. I'll give it to him.
He takes it. He looks at it. Looks at the other two. They nod to each other. You can see them all. It's almost like you can see that there was a conversation had in just eye language and facial expression. And he turns around, he flips the coin back to Val. He says, "Love you, Mom."
Uh-oh.
And as he says that, you can see Alistair open a small portal. And Val pushes Alistair through as she's grabbing you. And they jump through. And you can hear Val say, "We'll take the heat for a little while."
What? They're stealing my coin.
I think Morgan would try to jump through the portal the second she sees them moving towards it. She would try to go with them.
Or could I telekinetically shove them away from the portal? Or launch a bookshelf in front of it.
I'm gonna scream,
sure.
Please don't leave.
Let's do this. All right, I'm down for this. All right.
What? Are we stopping them? Hold person.
Yeah, I have hold person too.
Yeah, you ain't finna do all that. You think you're finna just run away?
Oh. Wait, did you say they made a portal?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Counterspell.
One of the teenage boys just tried to open a portal and they're trying to run through it.
Oh, counterspell.
The counterspell doesn't work at all.
Excuse me?
It doesn't work.
From an item?
Like what he's doing is
not magic.
It's something else.
Well, I'm not burning that slot then.
Well, you already tried, so you did.
Ooh.
Asshole.
Ouch.
Well,
How am I the asshole? You tried something.
You got NPCs out here doing stuff that's not magic.
They're crafty.
I'm gonna throw myself in front of the boys and say, "What on earth are you doing? What are you thinking? Get back here!"
Well, did the shove go through? Did they get shoved away?
Yeah, they got it. They need to make a strength save of 16.
What are the stats of our children?
imagine that this is gonna.
I don't want to know, actually.
What's wrong with
Look at that. That's a nat 1, and that's a 10. That's a 0 and a 10. So you, the first boy just gets straight thrown off his
Yeeted.
lands hard. The second boy, he doesn't make it through at all. But he gets moved. But
I'll use Mage Hand to take the coin back.
Looking
the
through this
coin
portal,
the
Chris,
coin is in his
where's it
hand.
going?
He's holding on to it.
Okay, well then I have other magic for that too.
Chris, where? If I look through this portal that they were trying to jump through, where does it look like it leads?
You see stars.
Oh, that's what that looks like.
Stars. Okay, interesting.
It looks like you're looking at the night sky.
Can I rush up to Alistair and rip the coin out of his hand? You three need to calm down. We're going to handle this. We're not going to let you just rush off and separate
Strength
our families again.
If you can make a strength check to see if you get it out of his hand.
I'd like to see the 16-year-old try.
It'll be contested athletics.
I want to give him advantage by. I want to try to give him advantage by saying, "Drop it now."
These aren't your children.
6.
11 total. Give me that.
Yeah, you ripped the coin out of his hand.
I'll toss it to Zod.
Right, I'll put it back in the bag. I'll catch it, put it in the bag.
Destroy it. If they're that worried about it, we need to destroy it immediately.
All right, I throw the coin through the portal. There. The coin went where you wanted it to go.
You three are so impulsive.
How do you guys know that those are your children?
These are my children.
How do you know that those are your children? I'm sorry, I was going to keep this a little low, but we walked through a portal that easily could have been glamored. They just took something from you and tried to run. They openly told you that they're working with the person that's working against us.
But now I want my coin back.
Team Ahmed on this one.
Now Zod wants his coin back. He's looking at the portal like, should he jump through and go get it?
The portal snapped shut.
I guess I don't get my coin.
Well, no, Darius has it.
No, he threw it to me, and now I threw it through the portal.
Oh. Well, nice, perfect. That works. Why didn't they just do that? What the fuck?
Well, that's what
How
I
have
said.
you guys survived this whole time? What is wrong with you?
I don't know what's going on here, but you guys are telling us something. If you are their children, then that's cool. But you're working with Merrick, and you need to start talking. You're not going to just run away and make portals.
I can prove that these boys are my sons. Boys, on the day that I disappeared, you opened up a portal, and one of you fell in. What did you encounter on the other side of that portal? And before you came back and I bandaged you up. Chris is like, shit.
As the DM, I don't remember, but they're going to give you the right answer.
It was wolves. They encountered wolves.
Is that only one of them responding, though? You said only one of them went through.
Both of them went through.
Both of them, okay.
I think.
Yeah, I do believe it was both.
They both went through.
They'll give you the correct answer.
They were the only, them and their sister were the only ones that were there.
Yes, and I can read minds. I can get that information if I needed to. So can a mind flare.
What?
Hmm.
I'm
You can read our
telling
minds?
Eh,
Ahmed, what test would you suggest to prove that our children are ours?
I don't know. But
Then
I can
stop
say
making it such a big deal.
such a big deal. Are you serious? They just tried to escape with a coin that was important. I think you need to make a bigger deal of it.
How is a coin? Okay.
Then ask them
These
why
are
they
your
tried to
children,
take
and
it.
they are trying to leave after you have not seen them in like however long, and you're just okay with that?
My point
Because
exactly.
they clearly think they're more capable than us at handling threats, or at least escaping from them.
Obviously not.
They believe that this coin, that is no longer in the room, might I point out, will attract some sort of cosmic retribution or Maud herself to
How
come
long is it?
here.
Zod, how long have you
I
had
would
that coin?
Twitters.
I had it for a while now, like a long time.
And it hasn't attracted anything.
All of you, I'm going to say Darius, Hillary, or Darius Morgan, Ahmed, and Verithok. Make a perception check for me, please.
They all look good to me.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to reroll that.
Perception anyway.
And so you can make me do the wild magic table if you want me to.
Yes, please do so. Why, yes.
Okay, so that comes out to a 21 this time.
Well,
Thinking
that's
about
this
it
20.
as it's brought up, it's like ever since you ran into Maud and that little gnomish figure on the side of the road, it seems like shit has just been a railroad track of chaos, nonsense, and just fuckery. You know what I'm gonna say with that? As you're thinking about that, and you close your eyes, and you're like, oh, really? You can almost, it's like, you can almost picture a moment where Maud might have dropped something into Zod's bag. Or one of Zod's bags.
And like every time Zod has taken that coin out to like get it appraised or examined, a red dragon has shown up
Or just
soon
in
after.
that bag of holding.
Tracking me from the bag of holding of the interdimensional variety.
I don't know.
Fancy.
I mean, I'm inclined to believe my sons and trust them implicitly that Mab is trying to kill them. But, I mean, she seemed so sincere when she's always loved the children, and for her to suddenly, I don't understand it.
Would it be something to do with them coming of age? Is it something related to the powers they have that threaten her?
No offense, boys. You do sound pretty brainwashed, though, in Merrick's favor.
Yeah, that motherfucker should not be trusted.
Yeah.
I said no offense, okay?
We don't. I mean, it's.
No, you said earlier at breakfast. You said we need to save the creation, as if the two of you were spearheading that effort alongside Merrick.
It did sound like you guys drank the Kool-Aid.
Where I'm standing, it seems as though, you know, you're two boys. It just seems a little ludicrous, is all.
I don't know about you, Mister, but I've been to 39 different planes. How many have you been to? I've been chased by a demon. I've been attacked by a red dragon. I've also seen some trolls, some orcs, these fucking kythons down the street. Are you kidding?
Congrats, you ran away from problems.
Sorry,
And-
Mister. We've just learned how to duck and get out of dodge and just stay one step ahead of the fucking program. I don't know
Well,
about you, but that's where we're at.
well, hold
I've
on.
traveled
I don't mean
3
to sound like
planes.
an asshole and do this in front of you, but seriously, Mister, I don't know who you are, but we've done just fine on our own, and yeah, Merrick may not be the best guy in the world, but at least he's trying to do something. And
You've done fine. You've done fine on your own until I just put you on your ass.
I
Well, not
glare
only
at
that,
everyone
but
and
why?
and I'm going to glare at everyone and say, "Back off."
Why did you guys have to leave with the coin? Why couldn't you just throw the coin through the portal like we did? If the coin is the tracker, like what? Make that make sense.
Because they're 16 years old. They're teenagers.
Well, no,
They're not even.
what we were going to do, because now the coin is just floating out there in the astral sea. What we were going to
Awesome.
do, we were going
Perfect.
to hop around, we were going to hop from realm to realm and keep them chasing us while you, the adults, were going to actually figure out how to solve the fucking problem.
Did you think that you could have explained that?
Watch your
before
language,
you
young
did
man.
that?
So you
Well,
guys were gonna go to an international
self-explanatory if
kegger
the
while we
kids
figured out the
just
problems.
disappeared, but
I
Look,
didn't catch that last part.
chances are we'll accidentally fix things like normal because we're the best. That's just how it is.
Verathok will accidentally fix this again.
Goddamn right. I've accidentally fixed everything so far.
Circumstances as they are, the coin is away from us. That is what they'll be chasing after. So
it would
now
only take them
we
just a little bit of time to find it. What we were going to do is with you and Alistair, we hop from realm to realm.
and we can still do that. Far away from that coin. Then they'll have lost our trail indefinitely.
And lost your trail.
Indefinitely.
Morgan, is there any other family members we should visit of yours that can help us out? You got like their father, grandfather, someone that may have some more insight into why Mav's now wanting to extinguish your family line?
The boy's father, I haven't heard from him in years. I have no idea where he is. The boys have seen him more recently than I have. My family is nearby, but not in this city. But they would help us if I needed it. I have brothers that would probably help.
Is there a chance Mav's hunting your other family members? Is there something with your family's line itself that is now threatening?
None of my other family really showed any sign of magic or ability. They're just rich nobles that are kind of they like farming. That's kind of the only thing I can say about them.
They cast different sorts of spells. Okay.
All of you make perception checks for me because we're down to the last just a couple of minutes because Rob and Katie have a hard out at 3. So we're coming down to the last couple of minutes. We're gonna.
24.
Will my passive
Hey, actually did good that time.
can my passive be used?
Yes. What is your passive?
All right. It's a 20. My wisdom is high.
All of you can Except for Bourbon.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, it looks like everybody except for Bourbon.
He's staring at the fake mole, trying to go, how did I not notice?
Bourbon is cleaning dishes right now
Oh,
from the delicious
that's true.
breakfast that she made, or he made.
All of you can hear something wild, crazy, and it sounds like a thunderstorm, but it's not outside.
I'm gonna run and look out the window.
Yeah.
You see 3 different dragons circling over the property.
It's a good day to die.
Don't worry,
I'm
we
gonna
took a long rest. We're good.
I'm gonna tell the boys, can you get us out of here now?
Looks at all of you, and all 3 of them look at all of you and says, "We're gonna go our own way. We'll find you on the other side of the mountain."
Absolutely not. Why would we separate? That makes no sense.
You'll see
Maybe they're
you'll see once you're there. Make it through the pass. You take the upper route, we'll take the lower. It's easier that way. We're smaller. We can fit through those areas. I'm looking at the Val says, looking at the lot of you. Some of you won't be able to make it through those. Once we get to the other side, we can ensure that you have a warm reception. Trust us. This is the way through.
Darius, what do you think? Should we let them?
They've done this much so far. If they want to go ahead and spearhead a base of operations for us and wait while we make our own way.
Y'all do really gotta take it everything Merrick says at face value, too. He's probably trying to do some funky shit with this Order 66 stuff, you know? He's probably doing some fuck shit, too. Maybe he's trying to become the next resurrection or stop that resurrection to join the Order 60 or however it works. But yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the boys and I'm gonna do that mom thing where she licks her thumb and like wipes their face.
Before we end tonight, I will do a quick inspiring leader for 10 minutes, inspiring my companions, regaling everyone with songs and stories of battles past, and I'll wink at Darius's daughter. Everyone but me gets 11 temp HP.
Nice.
We're gonna duel, sir.
We shall draw pistols. We shall draw pistols at dawn.
Who's opening our portal? We don't have that capability.
We're going out the back.
You opens a portal and says, "Step through."
Oh man, we got a lot of hang on. We got a lot of like prep work to go before I go through a portal. Shit, hang on.
I'm gonna kiss the boys and kiss the boys and squeeze Val's hand and say thank you so much for taking care of them.
Why, we are a family. If you are their mother, then maybe I shall call you Mom.
Ooh.
That's so sweet of you.
Val, that is very sweet. Put a pin in that.
And
Is it-
as she says it, as she finishes up, you can see that you begins working, doing his thing, and a portal snaps open, and you can see the collars on all three of them light up. Have a little bit of a iridescent white glow about them as the portal snaps open. We'll see you on the other side of the pass.
Good luck.
Give Val a hug. Stay safe, Pumpkin.
I'll give her
I
a hug
guess.
too, but not call her Pumpkin.
I'm gonna line up for a hug too.
Awkwardly sort of hugs you. She's not quite sure who you are at this point. Gives
What?
you an awkward hug.
All right. Through our portal. So
Yeah.
we got two portals, right?
Yeah, there was the portal that was open for the group of you.
Yeah. Darius goes through.
I want to like run to my office real quick. That my the office in the house and see if I had left any valuables that I can. Do I have any like magical items or valuables that I could take?
No.
Damn it! All right, I'll go through the portal.
Everyone goes.
Ahmed and Lamarque just like butcher our kids.
I will hesitantly go through the
That
portal.
would be horrible. Holy shit.
That'd be funny as shit.
Then we're the villains of the campaign now.
That'd be so funny.
Oh my god, that would not be funny. Well, yeah, dark funny, but holy shit.
I'm laughing.
Yikes!
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Before we go through,
I
is there
guess so.
anything to loot in this house?
No, you can't loot the house. It's not your house.
She already went through. She went through first. We can loot this house. Like no one's gonna know.
Did Morgan take Esther, or should I guess I'll grab her?
Oh yeah, I definitely took Esther.
Okay, sweet. Then
God.
we'll go
The
to.
rogue shouldn't loot a house.
I told you I will cut fingers off if I see anything missing.
You're not there to see anything missing.
There's nobody here. Who like? Oh man, it was probably those robbers from down the street.
Life stealing thief.
If Lamarque does it, it's law, so I have to allow it, but I won't feel good about it.
What law?
My
The
law.
Marquila.
That's law to me.
Oh, you do sticky fingers.
Yeah, all right. If we can't find anything, I'll go through. I'll go through the portal.
Yeah, I mean, you find some random cutlery and dishware that's covered in dust, and I mean, but nothing of real. I mean, you.
Oh, hey, take the mama bear apron.
Oh, I will take the mama
We'll
berry.
use that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Little taste of home.
Little war frock.
Well, that's for you. I don't know. Yeah.
I'll wear it every.
Yeah, the silverware is all tarnished and there's nothing fancy left.
I never found a Morgan journal or diary.
All right, so who is going to be the last person to go through the portal?
Zod, always.
Zod had asked a question.
Yeah. I did he find anything of Morgan's when he was searching for something personal, like journal?
I mean, looking
Ledger.
you found like yeah, you would have found a Morgan. Would you have kept a notebook, or what would you have kept? What would have been a personal little knick-knack you would have left around, or something you would have had?
I mean, I left the house in such a hurry 7 years ago that I probably would have left all of my papers, household budgets, my diary, agenda, that kind of thing. All of my work from the library.
You find her diary from seven years ago.
All right, perfect. I'll put that in the bag of holding for now.
To Hillary to fill that part out.
Yep, I'll put that in the bag of holding for now, and then once everyone's through the porthole, I'm gonna kind of just wait for last second to kind of gauge what these dragons were gonna do, and then I'm going to jump through. I'm just curious to why they arrived here, and if they were just going to instantly torch the house, or if they're just circling. I want to be able to tell Morgan there's no more house left if they end up.
Oh, Zod, grab the
blowing
rods.
up. Oh yeah, I'll run around and grab the rods.
He wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh God, yeah.
You're gonna leave your rods?
The what?
They're not his rods, so he wouldn't be able to do
Oh
that.
no, you can unclick
No,
them.
No, the rods, you should hit the button.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just
an
unclick the
activated
rods.
item.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a command word.
No, it's a button.
No, it's
you
a
click.
button.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah, I'll
collect the rods.
pick up some rods.
Zod's got all the rods.
I got all the rods.
Zod-
And
Zod with the rod.
Zod rod. Holy shit.
I got Zod rods.
Triple rod Zod.
However you want to do this. Anyway.
Do I get any
Gather
sense
all
of
the
what?
rods. Zod has got all the rods.
Do I get a sense of what the dragons are going to do or are doing to the house?
Do as you wait, as you're the last one, making all the holdouts, going around grabbing all the rods and storing all the things that you can. You see a green dragon land.
Green.
A
Okay.
yellow dragon land.
A yellow dragon.
What the fuck?
A red dragon land.
Okay.
Red dragon is very familiar.
Okay. Red dragon familiar. Green and yellow new.
Why is a gold dragon hanging out with a red dragon? What the
All right, I jumped through.
And
Chris would have said gold if it were gold.
nope, it was yellow.
Oh,
It's new.
Totally different thing. It's not. That's not gold. Yellow is.
Be
not.
afraid.
I'll tell I jump through and then I'll tell Morgan. I'm like, I think they just wrecked your house.
And that is where we're gonna leave off today.
They got your stuff looted.
Ooh.
do we get a level up from all this emotional and physical trauma you've put us through for the last few sessions?
No,
And battling.
no.
That was some great roleplay, guys. I'm really proud of us.
It's coming.
Yes.
It's coming. It's coming next session, maybe. But
Yeah, that was fun.
a level up is coming soon. But yeah, you have not leveled up.
Yeah, no worries. That was
Some
fun.
roleplay.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. A lot of insight, a lot of interesting tidbits.
I like the family drama. That's my favorite bit.
Soon to be part of my family drama after Darius accepts me as his son-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll kill you.
Let's all call him Dad.
Yeah. Exactly.
I can be daddy. I can be Daddy Darius. You guys don't need to hold back.
Chris,
DD.
Let's take
Chris, were you
wagers.
trying to imply that Val was interested in one of my sons romantically, or
What
were
are you
you
taking
saying
wagers on?
what were you
What-
implying there?
Which one of you
I
can?
was implying that that Val was interested in either one of the kids.
Oh, okay.
So she was suggesting that Morgan and Darius form something.
Okay, so let's go ahead and cut off the recording.